of Persona 5. Oh god, it's so fucking loud. Jesus Christ, Yeast.
Are you playing like that remix?
Yeah, I'm playing Yeast Vanished Omen from Yeast 1+1 and 2 plus Chronicles something, whatever the fuck. I'm still expecting it to feel like a 35-year-old action RPG.
But raw.
Bump system kinda raw?
It is. A little bit. The music kinda carries it.
Oh shit, wait. Oh, I should screen share it for you so you can see it in real time.
Real-time gaming.
I guess they remade Yeast 1 twice.
They have remade that game like 30 times.
Okay, well, I mean, I know it got ported to a bunch of different shit. I posted
the ports were basically remakes. It's like
I'm gonna pick
back in the old days.
I'm gonna pick the more recent one, but I assume Complete was a remake for like
they're
PS1
the same games, but they just have different art. You gotta play a Nightmare, of course.
I am not bump system, dude. I'm not playing bump system on anything.
It's pretty hard even
normal. I'm gonna pick easy because this game's old.
I feel like the difficulty comes from knowing where to go and less like actual combat.
Oh, I mean the combat system in this game is like, I don't know. I like. It seems kind of jank.
Mostly about movement.
Well, yeah, because enemies can hurt you in like the like 4 like cross directions, but you have to hit them in the diagonal, like from a diagonal angle.
Yeah.
Or something.
You hit them at like the side. If you hit them straight on, you'll do damage, but you'll take damage.
I'm disappointed that this isn't the original intro where a guy is peeking his microphone and he goes, "Yes, the ideal utopia."
Have you ever seen the opening for E6 on PS3?
No.
It has maybe the worst CG in video games.
Oh no.
It was done by Konami, and they were like, you gotta put CG in them.
It was done by Konami.
Like the PS2 port.
Ah. We talking like PS1, like pre-render looking ass.
It just like, I don't know what like this art style they chose. It doesn't look like any East game. It looks like they're trying to go realistic. It just doesn't like the character just makes so good. I'll DM you a picture.
I'm gonna look at whenever you're DMing me on my phone, because this game is even though this port is like the Steam port of these two games are like recent, this game's still old, so it really doesn't like it when you tab out to do anything. What is this? That's not what he looks like. That's not what he looks like. I mean, like, okay, it's closer to what he looks like than the Joey. Did you see the box art for the Master System port that I posted on Twitter?
Oh no, there's some ugly versions.
Because that's what we're using. That's what I'm using for the viewer icon on the stream layout. That's what Adol looks like on the box art for it. They didn't even get his hair color right.
Have you seen what it looks like in E3, the Western cover?
No.
Okay, there we go. It's for the Genesis. I'll send this one to you also.
So, from what I understand, half of the East games start with Adol getting in a shipwreck.
1 does. 3 does. I haven't played 4. 4 is like he doesn't get shipwrecked, but he has an 6 he does. 7, I haven't played 7. 7 he is on a ship, but he doesn't get shipwrecked. 8 he does, and 9 he just gets arrested.
Oh, he gets arrested. Yo, fuck the
Yeah.
cops.
Well, the cool thing about 9 is it's like the latest game in the timeline. So like everybody's like, by that time he's like 27, but he's killed like 10 gods. So like they arrest him. They're like, "How are you doing this? This is fucked up. We can't let you wander around."
He's too strong.
He is too
Adol's
strong.
too raw. We can't let him roam free.
He is pretty raw.
Yo, Adol should have been in Smash.
That would have been so sick. People would have been so pissed. They'd be like, "That's just Roy. What the heck?"
That's just Roy.
He's like Roy, but good. I like Roy.
If Adol was in Smash, Sakurai would have found a way to incorporate the bump system into his moveset.
Oh, easily. He would always have like an active hitbox. He would be pissed.
I mean, I was thinking of like diagonally like angled attacks, but what you said is fucking insane.
That would be awesome. That would be such a DLC character thing to do.
Bluto. Slaff looks like Richter Belmont. Except
Who
this
looks
game
like
came
Victor
out.
Belmont?
Slaff, this guy that's talking right now, the guy with the brown hair.
He looks like, oh, like his little, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant somebody else. Flash. What a stupid name.
Adol's a pretty raw name though.
It is. He's like 17 in this game, which is crazy.
Does he do all the games take place over like a large span of time, or is it like Kingdom Hearts where everything takes place within the span of 2 years?
It's usually like each game is like, aside from East 1 and 2, obviously, like each game is like, he's like 1 year older in each game.
Okay.
Like
So-
3, like this one he's like 17.
Yeah,
next
so he's
game,
like
he'll be
25
18.
right now,
By the
like
end,
in
yeah.
East 9.
Yeah, each game is basically like his big journey for that year, basically.
We're gonna get 10 years in the future, and everyone's gonna talk about how Adol in the new game is a DILF or something
That'll take a while before we get there.
until we get DILF Adolf.
Yeah, because like,
Adol.
if you think about it, the series is what, 45 years old, 50 years old, right? It's
Yeah,
over
there's
40
only
years
9
old.
main series games.
Yeah, it's mostly because it took a break and then they started remaking the old ones because they were like, who's gonna play these?
Yeah, wasn't East like dead as fuck for a little bit?
After 5, it didn't get a new game for like 15 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then they made 6. I like 6, but it's like the worst of like the modern games.
Is that
At least the ones I played. I haven't played 7 or Celceta yet.
is 6 the one where they stop using the bump system?
Yeah, that's like the new. There's like 3 main combat systems in East. The bump system, which is like 1 through 5, like the originals, and then 6, Oath, and Origin. I don't know what the name is. Forget the name. It's just like the 2D games that I don't remember the name. Whatever. And then the party system, which is in 7, Celceta, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so they play like modern action RPGs.
Yeah, you can like swap between characters on the fly. It's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then people think for 10 they're gonna switch it up because it's 10, big game. I'm kind of upset. They confirmed 10 is the next game. I was hoping for a remake of 5. We're probably not getting a remake of 5 for
Didn't
like,
they announce a
ever.
oh wait, no, that was Trails of where they announced that they were localizing a game that didn't have a localization, right?
Well, they announced the localization of the Crossbow games. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were people upset because they were like, yeah, but it's not coming out for another 2 years, sorry.
Well, it's like the Crossbow games are like technically in the middle of the timeline, but we never got them over here in the West. So like they're localizing them now because they're super important, but now we're not getting the new games for like another 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And that game already came out 2 years ago in Japan, I'm pretty sure.
What, like the newest game?
Yeah.
Damn,
Well,
that's
now
crazy.
now in Japan there's an even newer game, so we're 2 games behind
What?
now. Yeah.
I mean, okay, I understand there still being like a little disparity for like JRPG series that aren't like in the upper echelon of them, you know?
Yeah.
Like I expect every like, you know, like Final Fantasy, Pokemon, Persona, SMT, like all of those come out like they all have like worldwide release dates now, you know?
Yeah.
But like I don't expect like Ys or Tales. Oh, I mean no, even Tales of
Arise was pretty
Yeah.
close. For sure.
Arise had a worldwide release date, I think.
Nah. That's fucked up. No, yeah, and then there's another Trails game coming out next year, so we're gonna be 3 games behind after 2022.
That's insane.
It is actually ridiculous.
Like I mean, like, you know, these Falcom RPGs like obviously aren't, you know, like the top of the top in terms of like popularity and shit. So I don't expect them to come out exact same day everywhere. You know, I feel like that's an unrealistic expectation to have.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like having that much of a gap is fucking insane.
It's just we're in like a win-lose situation. Either we get the Crossbell games localized finally, or we don't, basically. I don't know. I'm kind of happy they're getting localized because they're 2 of the most important games in the series.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've already played them through the fan translation, so now I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I gotta wait 2 years for the new game.
I realize
and then the new arc is already finished. Yeah.
Didn't they like?
Well, I'll do.
Like I don't know. Aren't they partnering with fan translators to get these new translations out?
They bought them, but like, yeah, I don't know why.
But then why aren't
so
they?
long.
Yeah, I don't understand why they aren't just like.
I guess because it's gonna be like, well, they're gonna be doing 4 games right now at once, and they usually only do 1.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes sense.
I just
wish they would get a second company to translate the new games.
I mean, I just like, because you said they already have fan translations, right?
Yeah,
and
so
they hired
they
hired the fan translators to work on these translations. So I don't understand why they can't just use the fan translations and edit them like where they see fit. Like I don't understand why it would take so much time.
I don't know enough about like localization really.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
I'll just play other games. I'm not too mad about waiting. It's a pain, but it could be worse. Like the wait between, like it got better. It's like getting worse again, the wait, but like after Sky first chapter, I think it was like a 7-year wait until second chapter came over.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fucked up. Especially because first chapter has a cliffhanger ending. So.
Oh fuck. Yeah, does Falcom like doing? I understand Falcom likes doing this more than most, where they will have a game that is like part 1 of a story, and then they'll just have another game that's part 2. That's like
each first game, like there's 3 arcs. We're on the 4th one now. The first game is essentially setting up the region, the world, and all the characters, and the second game is kind of like the big climax usually.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's basically their kind of routine.
Yeah, I can't think of a lot of series that like have defined arcs over multiple games. Like
no, yeah, they're like really good at planning, but also really awful at planning. Like after a second chapter, we were supposed to go straight into Cold Steel, and we ended up getting 3 games before Cold Steel. And then Cold Steel was supposed to be only 2 games, and now it's 4.
Who's the best. Who's the protagonist from Trails that everybody that like became a meme because everybody was calling him a Chad and saying I kneel and posting him.
He's great. I love him.
Is he actually a Chad?
It's like it depends. He either has had sex with everybody or nobody. The way they write him.
Uh-huh.
They don't like ever confirm it because it has like the Persona like dating, system.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the only game. It's the only like series or arc in the series that has it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, so like that you never have a canon relationship, which is kind of annoying. But the way they make up for it is like they'll have a couple lines where it's like, "Wow, you fucked everybody, Reen," or it's like he hasn't fucked anybody.
That's kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked up.
But I think he didn't fuck anybody. He's too like nice of a guy not to fuck everybody.
I mean, yeah, I guess when it's like a series that you're trying to like have story arcs for, you can't really have like a canon love interest for people to
Sky
choose.
does.
Oh, really?
Does.
Okay.
That's like the main pull of Sky is like the romantic relationship.
Well, I mean, like, okay, what I mean is like, you can't have a dating system.
No,
and
yeah,
then, yeah, and then make any of those choices canon.
Yeah, especially when it's like, yeah, like Persona
lots
you have
of
the one game.
Yeah, that's why they can do that.
Yeah, even though there's always clearly a canon choice in every Persona game, they make it obvious. They make it obvious which girl you should be going for. Like the one that, at least in 5 and 3.
Do they?
I don't. In 4, yeah. Okay, 3 is Aigis. 4 is Rise.
Okay, 3 is
Makoto.
definitely Aigis. But I don't.
4 is Rise.
I don't know. Yeah, no. I mean, they obviously like shove her in your face and want you to pick her, but like, I don't really think it. I don't really think there's like any point in the story that's like, oh man, this feels weird since I didn't pick Rise.
No. But they always like. They definitely
they definitely always shove
you.
they always shove a specific character in your face to like introduce you to the dating mechanic. I feel like
in
that's
3,
more like what it
really...
is. In 3, it's definitely a story thing though. That's definitely like the canon story love interest that makes the story hit harder.
Yeah. It's like the least annoying of them. Rise I do not care for.
Yeah,
like,
I picked
as like a romantic interest in that game.
I picked
I picked
what's her
every
name?
time.
No, I didn't pick Chie. What's the
Yukiko?
I thought she was
Naoto?
super cool, the girl that they added in Golden.
Oh, Marie.
I picked Marie, yeah, she's sick.
I always pick Chie because bowl cut.
Okay, I know there's something you can do to make this guy like give you a sword, but I think it's like super fucking like.
I have no idea. I used the guide for this game.
Yeah.
I cheated.
I think it's like super fucking obtuse, like the shit that you have to do. I mean, I'm playing on easy, so maybe I could just walk out and be fine. But
yeah, I know you. I don't remember honestly. I'm a bad gamer. Bad hopeful.
Where's the menu button? There it is. Oh. That's my inventory. All my equipment. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a weird. The buttons are fucked in this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm playing with my keyboard because
Oh,
you know,
really?
it was originally a PC game.
I can't play any game except for like FF14 and like first person shooters.
Now, even 14,
keyboard.
I prefer playing with a controller. It's just that my DualShock 4 is basically fucked at this point, so I can't really.
I never tried as a
can't really use
controller,
it.
but I just like mouse and keyboard with that game. I'm used to it at this point.
14 with keyboard is a little overwhelming for me, so I prefer playing, even though like a lot of people think playing with a controller is even more overwhelming because of the weird control scheme that you have to use and get used to. But like I think it's easier with less I think less buttons that do more things is less confusing than just having more buttons. You know?
I guess, yeah.
Like, yeah, when you play 14 with a controller, you have to like hold down buttons to make buttons do different things and shit, but like it's a lot easier to like get a grasp on for me than having a million buttons on my keyboard that do a million different things.
I just like typing. I need Endwalker to come out so I can start Stormblood.
My friend Violet, shout out to Violet, Careful Cactus, on Twitter.
Is that the Discord server I'm in? I joined.
Oh
when
yeah,
we
yeah,
played Drake and
yeah.
Guard.
Yeah, you joined it when we played Drake and Guard.
That was like a year ago.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It was earlier this year, but I mean, yeah, basically it feels like a year ago. She paid for 60 days of 14 for me.
Oh,
because she just wanted to like talk to me about the story and shit. She really wanted me to get through Stormblood and Shadowbringers.
I'm so excited for Shadowbringers.
Okay, we're just gonna walk outside and see what happens.
Just die.
Actually, I'm gonna hold on. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna save first.
Who do you play in 14? Well, what job?
I play.
I feel like I asked you this before.
I play Black Mage as my main class. I'm getting kind of sick. Oh, here we go. The bump system.
Classic.
Adol attacks enemies by running into them. His sword is swung automatically without pressing anything. The Chad combat system. The Chad bump system. Like, this looks fucking insane, right? Like, to any normal fucking human being, this is deranged as hell.
It's raw.
Like, this was action RPG, you know, this was an action RPG in, like, 1987 or some shit on the PC. So, like, I get it, but, like, damn. Yo, yeah, see, we did it. Easy. I don't need a sword. He needs a sword.
No sword.
Oh, he hit me though. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, maybe I do need a sword.
I think you do need a sword. I know you get one in the next town. Or, like, the only other town.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a way to get one in this town.
There is.
Well, I mean, okay.
You can get every item here. I just don't know how.
Okay, maybe yeah, maybe we can just try and like bolt to the next town, and then I can buy a sword while I'm there if I have enough gold.
Probably.
Yo, the one thing I do know about Ys already though, like outside of the first two games, is that the music is always fucking awesome. Oh. Actually, I think that's a consistent for Falcom in general. It seems like. It seems like their music
are all amazing.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It wasn't that far. I know because of people I follow on Twitter that there's like a weird specific like subsection of Falcom fans that like throw a big fit about the music in certain games for some reason.
They don't get it. They don't get it. Music. Speaking of not getting music, Charles.
Yo, Charles is here?
Yeah. Why did you like a random tweet I made in 2017?
Because I thought it was funny.
Wait, what was the tweet?
What about that was funny?
I just typed in like your username in GTA and I like scrolled to the bottom.
I made a tweet in 2017 that said, "I'm not a huge GTA fan, but I love Vice City. Hope they bring it back one day."
It was funny.
Why?
Because they brought it back.
Oh, I don't have that much money. Uh-oh.
I think you gotta buy a short sword.
There we go, yeah. Sick.
That looks like Charles.
It does not.
No.
Charles is built. Charles has a dad bod.
How's Among Us Night, Charles?
Among Us Night was
Among
not.
Us Night? Yo, this looks like Joey.
That looks like Goku.
That does look
Yeah,
like Goku.
orange.
Hey, Charles. I hope you like the the picture that I picked for the viewer icon on the stream layout. I got it from the Master System box art for Ys 1.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Do I have enough to buy the chainmail? Yeah, I do. Let's fucking go. Yeah, Charles, I know that there's a way to get a sword, like a better sword from the first town, but I fucking forgot what it was, so I just didn't do it.
Charles does not care.
Okay, so have either of you played like for these first 2 games?
I played East 1.
Okay, you didn't play 2 though?
I got like an hour into 2, and I was like, I don't want to deal with
You
this
gotta finish the
anymore.
story, Joey.
Yeah, I know what the story is.
1 is better than 2, but that's only because I wasn't a fan of 2's final area.
Oh god, right, that's the fucking, like...
It was just like a fucking maze.
The super confusing infinite floor tower dungeon.
No,
right?
that was in
Is
East
that
1.
This one? Okay.
East 1's final dungeon I loved. East 2's was just a little like too complicated. East 1's felt really like cool.
I may as well be playing these games blind because I beat both of these games in a weekend like a year ago, and then I haven't touched them since then.
That is not the definition of a blind play.
I mean, I barely remember.
A year later.
Charles is getting grammar knots young.
I barely remember anything. Oh, I died.
I played Trails in the Sky 2 years ago.
Oh, I didn't save.
If I started again, I guess I'm going in blind.
Well, okay, but like, Charles.
Yeah.
You can beat both of these games. Both of these games you can beat like individually in like 7 hours.
Same. I did that too, and I still remember this game well.
Okay,
and that was like
I barely remember
ago.
anything out of these 2 games.
Dogi.
Doja Cat.
Doja, yeah.
I've heard Dogi is a pretty funny character in Ys 8, right?
He whips out his cock in the 9th one.
Okay, yo, let's fucking go. Dogi cock.
Yo, Joey, I don't think I'm gonna finish Cold Steel 2 until like the end of next month.
The end of next year?
No. I mean, I'll have it done by the end of the year, 100%. Same thing with Silver Case, but like SMT5, when that comes in the mail tomorrow, that's gonna have my full attention.
Wait. I was wondering why I was still so
beat
weak. I think I forgot to equip the shit that I bought.
Good job. I beat SMT5.
Yo, already?
No, I'm
Okay.
like 15 hours in.
I've heard it's fucking amazing.
I didn't get to play it all on Saturday because I had a programming assignment, and I spent 7 hours and didn't finish the first part of it. I woke up.
That's how it goes.
Cranked out the next 4 parts in 30 minutes. I don't know what happened. I suddenly understood everything.
What's your major again? Or are you undeclared?
I'm technically undeclared, but I'm gonna go into psychology probably.
Then why the fuck are you taking a computer science class?
There's a thing called general eds, Charles. Charles has never been to college. Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I right?
Alright, alright.
Hold on, I'm getting a
fuck.
call from Ad.
No, you're not.
Okay, wait, no, hold on, I remember. There's a character you can talk to in this town that's like on one of the castle walls that points you in the right direction.
This game is super. What's the word?
Yeah, you know, it would be, hey, Kingdom Joey.
That's me.
Maybe if you like had a guide on hand, that might be nice.
I'll write one up.
All right, thanks.
The guide I used, like this guy, like specifically writes East guides. It's cool.
I think I used some Game Facts guide when I played this game like a year ago.
You gotta use Neo Seeker. It's better.
Neo Seeker?
Yeah.
All right.
What? This is not the right guide.
Oh, there's a character in this town that gives you. There's the door.
Me and Adam are gonna have sex at around 11:30 tonight.
Yo, let's fucking go. Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna play Dead by Daylight.
That's not true at all.
We are gonna play Dead by Daylight. He called me up to let me know that his friend got it.
Why didn't you get it from me?
Do you like Dead by Daylight? Are you interested in Dead by Daylight?
No, that's like consumer game.
Oh my god, consumer game? What the fuck does that mean?
They put Michael Myers in? I gotta spend $10.
Jill Valentine's in the game.
Oh my gosh, she's in the game.
Jill
I gotta
Valentine,
spend
yeah.
$10.
What's her name from from Silent Hill 3? She's also in that.
Cheryl?
Yeah.
I think it's her name.
Yeah.
Cheryl, it's Heather.
I need to.
Spoilers.
I mean, I know.
No, I
Well,
mean like you'll find
other
out
people
she
might not
has
know,
two
but-
names, kinda.
Not a spoiler.
Yeah, I'm
It's
aware.
like the point is like it's like Charles has never played a video game. You know, I can't find the
Silent Hill
guide.
3 is the only one that I actually like know the plot to.
Wow. I mean, if you play Silent Hill 1 like I did, it's not like a spoiler.
I see. I want to play those games, but also those games like scare me. Like they'd freak me out if I played them. So I've only seen like videos on all of them.
No, I played one.
This
It's,
guy
like,
definitely looks like he's paying.
I play them really slow paced.
This guy definitely looks like he's like charging 3 times as much as he should for the items in his
I
shop.
think he is.
I want to get back to Silent Hill 1 though. I feel like I'd have to restart it at this point. I'm like right after you finish the school.
Oh, that's the beginning of the game, yeah.
Yeah.
The game is like there's like 2 big main areas you do, and then
No,
it's kind
I
of
don't have enough
linear
to buy
after
anything.
that.
Okay. Nope, I don't want to talk to you.
So kind of like Resident Evil 2 and 2. Like oh, and you haven't played the original Resident Evil 2. I forgot.
I love how like all of the NPCs in this game are like, man, this place fucking sucks. I wish I could leave.
I gotta get out of here.
I gotta go.
I don't want to do this project anymore.
Mister, are you a swordsman?
Have
Oh,
you
right,
been
the
keeping
fortune
up
teller.
with Steven vlog, Joey?
No, I don't do that ever.
I've actually been watching Steven vlog on like almost a daily basis for the first time in like many years.
Oh.
You shouldn't admit this to me.
No, I think it's enjoyable. Who's your friend that watches him a lot?
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. Yo, he's the one with the Danny Brown video.
Yeah, well, I'm the one in the video.
And you're not in the video. Danny Brown is in the video.
Yeah, but my name is.
There
in
we
it.
go.
Say the exact words that he said to you.
I can't say one of the words.
Why not?
It's racial slur, and I can't say.
What do you mean get my equipment in order? What? Yeah, I'm ready. I got my equipment. Oh, I need a
she's cute. I like Sarah.
shield. I need a shield, bro.
I love the art in this game.
Yeah, all of this. Yeah, I think this game looks nice.
I fucking love the over-the-top border.
How much is a shield? More than I have. Epic.
Charles, what would you do if I said SMT5 is my favorite SMT game?
I mean, I've heard
Getting
it's
good reviews. It's
yeah,
fair.
I mean, yeah,
I
I've heard
guess,
it's
I don't know.
really good. I mean, that doesn't seem like a very like controversial statement. I mean, I mean,
The only
maybe, like,
complaint, the
SMT
only
elitist
complaint I've heard
assholes
is
would
that
be
the
like,
story is like a little bit like too similar to Nocturne. I heard one reviewer say
Only
that.
complaint I heard is to get the true ending, you have to play New Game Plus.
Do you actually?
That's what I read.
That's bullshit. That sucks. I hope that's
I read
not
it's
the
like
case.
I'm not sure if like that's 100%
I need
true,
to
but I
see.
read it's like very impossible to get it, at least on a first playthrough. It doesn't.
As
It,
long-
won't, it depends on like how different the ending is. If it's basically like this is the actual real ending, then yeah, that sucks. But if it's just another ending, like
Well, SMT doesn't have any canon. SMT never has any canon endings.
no, yeah, that's why I went into this game at first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna read a guide to like try to figure out where to go. I'm like, I'll just get whatever ending. That's way more fun.
How much of Nocturne did you play?
Not a lot because
Is it as like empty feeling as Nocturne?
I mean, I'd say it's very empty feeling. There's like
Okay.
no
That's-
story.
I like
There's-
that.
You don't like see any characters for like hours, basically.
That's nice. No, because that's what they purposely tried to do in Nocturne, and I really like that. And it's cool they're going back to that because SMT4 was there were a lot more NPCs in 4.
I was surprised how like open it is. It's basically like semi-open world, but like
Seems
in a
cool.
good way. Like you
Mhm.
like, it's not big where it's like, oh my god, why does it take 10 minutes to walk everywhere?
Yeah.
It's big where like, oh, I'm exploring enough where I'm like satisfied.
Yeah.
I need to pick SMT4 back up because that's like the SMT game that I own on anything, and like I was kind of enjoying it when I was playing it. I got to the part where like the actual game starts, where you like get to the big underground like hub world area, you know.
I'm sad that I never beat the original SMT4. I
mean,
got
to
literally
be fair,
to like
I've
I got
heard
right
that
before the big
Apocalypse is
climax.
better.
Apocalypse is not better.
It's not.
Okay. 4 has the better story. Apocalypse has the better pacing and gameplay.
I see.
I mean, well, the gameplay's the same, but 4 probably has the better like pacing and level design. But 4 has the better story, and also I can't speak for the end of 4 because I haven't played the end of 4. But the last dungeon in SMT4 Apocalypse is, honest to God, the worst fucking area in any game I've ever played in my life.
No. Well, Charles, obviously you haven't played SMT Strange Journeys.
Oh,
Yes, I have. I played that
Alright.
game. I played the first 15
I've heard
hours.
Strange
I
Journeys
stopped
is a
because
nightmare.
the dungeon design was so fucking horrible, especially in the bonus dungeon. It was like, it's fucking horrendous.
There hasn't been like a dungeon yet in 5.
That's cool.
It's supposed to just open, like you just kind of like are exploring. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's the way you're putting it sounds even more empty than a Nocturne.
I obviously haven't played a lot of Nocturne, but it's like empty. But I wouldn't say it's like depressing.
The thing with Nocturne was that you wouldn't encounter many NPCs, and you definitely would never encounter any human NPCs. But occasionally you would get to like a subway station that would serve as like a kind of like a town, and you would like have like demons and like human souls to talk to.
There's like demon NPCs, which I like. I like that you can just like talk to some demon, and he's like just talking about some bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I love about SMT.
Yeah, it's really good so far, and like the demon fusion is so much fun, and like the whole SMT persona. I just love using demons. It's always fun.
And maybe Yeast 1 needs another remake. Maybe
What do you
I'm just
mean?
throwing that out there.
Do you want me to pull up the guide? I can't
Well,
find the
no,
guide.
I don't need you to pull up a guide. I
game
know what I
guide.
need. I need enough money to buy a shield.
Oh yeah, you just have to grind.
Yeah, right? No, that's my point.
I mean, it's a game from 1942.
No, I'm aware. I know this is like a relic. This is like a side effect of this game being fucking ancient ass old.
Yeast. I'm pretty sure
Ancient
Yeast was
Yeast.
like one of the first video games ever to have full voice acting.
Yo,
What's
for real?
wrong?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
because the original opening has the guy with his mic down his throat going, "Yes."
No, not that. I mean full, like every line of dialogue is voiced.
The ideal utopia.
Yeast 4 is voiced. I mean,
When the game came out on like the TurboGrafx 16 in like 90 or 91, it had like a speaker attachment where like you would play a CD. It was on a CD, and it would just have every line was voiced.
Oh, I thought Yeast was like a PC game from like '87 or something first.
Yeah, but then they re-released it on the
Okay,
TurboGrafx
yeah.
16 a few years
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, Joey told me that Yeast 1 and 2 have like a shit zillion million ports and remakes and shit.
no, yeah. I mean, like basically, like if you like, it's not like today where like the PS4, Xbox, and Switch versions are essentially the same game.
Yeah.
It's like if they got ported to another system, they
It was
made
like
a new game.
yeah, it's like a completely different version. Well,
I missed when we got handheld versions of games and they were different.
and they were awful, and they were usually
No, they
bad.
weren't. Sonic Colors was good.
Okay, no, that's
Sonic
true.
Colors
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
DS
Sonic
was
Colors
good.
on DS is arguably you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna.
Ooh, yeah, get in the debate with the Sonic fan.
Yo, everyone needs to hop on Digital Devil Saga. That game is still like.
You hate that game.
I've heard that game's
I love
fucking
Digital Devil.
awesome.
Tell me you hate it.
Digital Devil Saga is great, except once again, okay, I feel like literally almost every SMT game and Persona game has the same problem, which is the final dungeons are not fun.
The one in 5 Royal is pretty fun.
That's
Yeah,
true.
let's see. Fuck. What was even the final
Is there even-
dungeon? In 5 was the fucking. I haven't played Royal. I haven't played all the way through
Prison.
Royal yet. But the final dungeon in 5 was the like the cruise ship, right?
No, the prison.
Oh no, it was
It
the
was
yeah,
like-
right. You're right. Yeah, it was the fucking like yeah. Okay, you're right.
The prison was like the ship was like the fake out final.
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember the I don't remember
Wasn't,
like
like,
I don't
bad, it
remember
was
like
bad.
yeah I don't remember the prison like being that bad.
Like it's just like
It's fine.
either bad or just underwhelming, like or not underwhelming or like too long. Like Nocturne's final dungeon is like I like it except it goes on for
We're
way
almost
too
there.
long. okay, Digital Devil Saga 2, my playtime for that game was 25 hours. I entered the final dungeon 15 hours in.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's
That final
insane.
dungeon was like, the thing too is like, there's literally the only cutscenes you get in the final dungeon is when you enter it and then when you fight the final boss. So it's not like there's a lot of story in it. Which is funny because Digital Devil Saga is easily the, other than Persona, is like the SMT spin-off with the most story.
Yeah.
It has like fully voiced cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Charles. I don't have room in my life for another RPG on my PS3 right now. I'm playing through Xenogears.
Yeah, Charles, sorry, I'm playing.
That game
Full
fucking
Steel 3.
owns, by the way.
DDS
Xenogears is fucking
great.
awesome.
Digital.
No, honestly, I would. Like, I would play it
The
on
whole
my...
plot of DDS is just like monster vor.
Oh, right. No, yeah, I saw like a meme on Twitter where it was like, it was one of those like moral of the like media memes where it's like the line going to the person's face and then the line going over their head, and the line going to the person was like the actual moral, and the line going over their head was cannibalism is actually okay.
DDS is also really important to the SMT timeline because it's one of the very, very, very few SMT games that directly mentions events of another SMT game.
SMT
Yo,
timeline
word.
is not real.
And by that, I mean in DDS 2, there's a side quest where a demon mentions the events of SMT 2 in like 2 lines of dialogue.
I just looked up the SMT timeline. I never want to look it up.
I just
The
looked up the
SMT
SMT I just looked up the SMT timeline and my brain fucking died and exploded and shriveled up.
The
into
thing
a
with the
million
SMT
pieces.
timeline is it's not actually like, it's all speculation. Like, there's an honest to God solid chance that every SMT game just takes place in its own universe.
There's like
But you could
300
also
games.
give a theory that they all take place in the same universe.
Oh, Devil's Third is on the timeline.
Yeah.
Especially if there's a fucking Nocturne.
See, Gavin understood.
Could you
that.
fucking imagine? Hey, Charles, are you familiar with the Book of Ys?
Look at
Yeah.
these.
The Book of Ys?
I'm curious to see where 5 is gonna, if
Yes,
people
sir.
can figure out where they think 5 is gonna end up
Sorry,
on the timeline.
but no.
Up my ass. Sorry.
Up my ass. This game's a bunch of...
I'm probably gonna
Poopy.
play Nocturne next.
I
SMT
can't believe I
video game.
can't date. I can't believe I can't date my non-blood related little sister in this game. 0 out of 10.
Persona 4 reference.
Perhaps a
No,
Cold Steel
that was a
reference.
Persona 5 reference. Kingdom Joey.
I was making a Trails.
That was a Persona reference in general.
It's also a Trails of Cold Steel reference.
Don't tell
unfortunately.
Also a
no,
Xenoblade
no,
reference.
Charles, come on.
Come on, me, Charles. Hey,
You know it is. I hope. I mean, I mean, I'm assuming I'm in the beginning of Cold Steel 2, and I'm assuming they won't actually make it a thing, but they're like pushing towards it. I'm assuming they won't, but like, goddamn.
that pussy thing.
The Northeast.
Sorry.
Okay.
Joey, I met a Trails fan at CCM.
Yo, those Falcom fans
say?
exist in real life?
Yeah, yeah.
What did you say? Did you say you like video games?
No, I didn't realize they're a fan until I followed their Twitter and they have a crow profile picture.
And you were like, holy shit, that's the hottest character in the series.
That's literally, I was just like, bro, what the fuck?
I wanna fuck Crow. Oh.
Oh.
Armburst. Armburst is kind of a tough name.
I miss Lloyd Bannings.
You know,
What job is
the bump system is kind of like, you know, this game's old as fuck. It's kind of dumb, like looking back on it, but also I feel like it's like, but kind of the Chad combat system, like the Chad bump system.
I like the magic in 2, except I feel like the magic they rely on a little bit too much in 2.
Yeah, I remember there were a couple of bosses in Ys 2 where the main strat was just to cast a specific spell on them. Yo, but Charles, no, come on, there's also a spell, there's a spell in Ys 2 that lets you transform into a monster, and then you can backtrack through the first dungeon for 5 minutes to talk to an obscure monster in a hidden room that does a CSI Miami reference.
That's Falcom for it. Falcom is like is absolutely fucking nuts when it comes to their like world building. Like every time a minor story event happens, every single character in the world changes dialogue, including the ones that would be extremely out of your way to go to.
That's why it took me 80 hours to beat Azure. I gotta see what this guy in the fishing guild's up to.
No, yeah, that's what I fucking heard. I've heard like, this dude that I follow on my timeline. His name's Prowley. He's been like playing through Falcom games recently, and like he thought it was like crazy that all of the like times on how to beat for all of the games were so long. And then he got to a game where he really liked the NPC dialogue, and then he was like, okay, now I understand why the times are so long. Now I understand why people take so long beating these games. Because people just want to talk to everybody, I guess.
I feel like Crossbow is when it really started getting good.
Oh yeah, I agree.
The Sky, you're not really like, there's no like central hub.
Yeah, that's the reason why it's so good in Crossbow, because the whole game is in Crossbow.
Let's go, Crossbow.
Crossbow is honestly like one of the best fucking like cities or towns in any game ever.
It's awesome. Mishy.
Mishy's the best.
The tree.
Well, I remember the tree.
Whoa, cutscene. Oh, it's over.
That's kind of.
What was that? Do you have anything to say to me? No? Okay.
The cutscene doesn't trigger unless you get the item you need.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Stupid.
I told you, I forgot like everything about this game.
Charles, when are we playing Sonic at the Olympic Games?
It's locked.
Like Sonic at the Olympic Games, like the phone one, or like
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
the one without Mario?
When are we going to the Olympics?
Next year.
If gaming was an Olympic sport, it was an Olympic sport, you would definitely win, Kingdom Joey.
Actually, wait, what the fuck? The Olympics are in 3 months, and I have not seen any promotion for it.
I thought they happened already. What?
The summer ones did, but the winter ones are in 3 months.
What? I thought. Wait, do they have what?
They normally do them every 2 years, but it's only a few months because of
it's not
COVID.
till February.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Olympics.
Wait,
Literally
so they
nobody
had to
actually-
bump the Summer
like the
Olympics.
Olympics.
I
like the
care.
Olympics.
Let's start caring.
They had to bump the Summer Olympics up, and now the Winter Olympics are also happening in the same year.
Yeah, because I mean, it wouldn't make sense. No, next year, early next year.
Oh, okay.
But
right,
yeah, it wouldn't make sense for them to just keep delaying every Olympics just for the.
That's true. I mean, they probably shouldn't have done the Summer Olympics at all, if we're being honest. But you know.
I mean, like I know, like a
happen.
lot of people didn't like it, and yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but I mean, personally, I enjoyed them.
You weren't there dying of COVID.
I enjoyed the official, the Sega published official Olympics game made by what's it? Goddamn. It's so fucking funny. What's this? The oh my god, Charles, you would know. Who's the guy that directed Final Fantasy 15 and Crisis Core?
I would not know.
Fuck that guy. He directed the official game for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, 2021 Olympics, and you could wear a Sonic costume in that game.
I like how the only reason that they skipped out on Mario and Sonic 28 Olympics, like the reason they didn't make that is because they temporarily lost the license to make Olympic games. I forgot who got it. I think like Ubisoft took it from them for the 2018 Olympics.
Yo,
just like
Ubisoft jumping in.
Dude, Beyond Good and Evil is coming out.
I just beat Rayman Legends.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I saw you fucking. I see the night SMT5 fucking is out. I see Charles. I turn on my Switch. Yeah, I turned on my Switch to play like Animal Crossing or something, and I see Sorlink, fucking whatever is playing Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, and I'm like, why aren't you playing SMT5? What are you doing?
My copy isn't coming tomorrow.
You're never
I
gonna
see.
beat SMT5.
I'd be like
Yeah,
so
I gotta
upset,
pee, by the way.
but
I'll
I
be
mean,
back
like
in,
I've been so busy at school
5
the past
seconds.
week that honestly, like it's not even like today is honestly the first day that I've been getting anxious and wanting to play SMT5, but it's really not a big deal since it'll be here tomorrow.
I'm on break next week. I'm so happy.
Are you coming home?
Yes.
Yo, dude, we better do that Black Friday thing.
I'm not gonna be home on Friday. I have to visit my sister.
Where's your sister?
Buffalo.
Like Wild Wings?
Yes. I could go for some wings right about.
That's funny.
Dude, shut up. You like Life is Strange.
I do.
You really gave it a higher score than Sonic Lost World? Wow. Kinda homophobic. There's people out there that like.
Yo, wait, someone on my timeline beat SMT 5 in 19 hours? That's actually kind of concerning.
What? Did they just skip everything?
I don't know, that sounds like it, because I mean, 19 hours, that's... If it's 19 hours, that's really short for an SMT game.
I'm 10 hours in and I haven't, like, done it. I've fought one boss, like one main boss. I'm assuming it's like 40 hours.
I mean, usually SMT games are like 60, but yeah, I'm assuming 40. Nocturne took me like 60, 65.
Yeah, because you're bad at the game.
Bad at the game.
You know, I think East 1 is like kind of like cool in like an old like simplistic kind of way. Like I just think it's neat.
I have a lot of respect for it. I think it's a very influential game that did a lot of things at its time that were not being done.
Yeah, no,
Nice
for sure.
sarcasm, Charles.
That's not sarcasm, that's being honest.
I got the shrine key, and I can get to the shrine that I haven't gotten to yet.
Like, this game had, like... A game in 1989 having a story this deep is, like, insane. Like, now it doesn't seem that deep. It seems really simple. But back then, that was, like, fucking nuts to have a story this in-depth.
Not balls even.
Cock and ball.
Yeah, I mean, what? Okay, when did the PC version of this game come out? What we just
I checked. The original release was 89.
89. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was older than that for some reason. I mean,
like before this, any game that had like a story more than like 5 lines of dialogue was stuck in the manual. But this game, not at all.
I mean, like Final Fantasy 1 and even 2 had came out by then, I think.
But you also have to realize that like how much. But you also have to compare like the amount of dialogue they had. Like Final Fantasy 1 and I presume 2 don't really have a lot of dialogue. You still need to look at supplementary material to kind of like get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I think those games are influential in storytelling in video games too. But I think East was like the first game that really go nuts.
I haven't played Final Fantasy 2, and I don't know if I ever want to play Final Fantasy 2. I might like make it a stream thing because I hate myself.
I'm obligated to play Final Fantasy 2.
Wow, obligated.
Yeah, because
Charles, you're playing through
ago,
FF14 right now. If anything, you're obligated to play 3.
I don't understand the appeal of 14. I do understand the appeal of 14 story, but I don't know. It just.
Well, yeah, you just beat Heaven's Ward. Heavenward's story is fucking awesome.
It had some good points, but like it didn't like. There were no points where I was like, "This is amazing." Raw. There was only like the Needhall fight was the only part that kind of like made me go, "Wow."
Well,
this is really
okay.
cool.
I mean, hey, you know what? If it makes you feel any better, I'll give you something to look forward to. There's like a mini arc during the Heavensward patch quests that I
already
thought
did that.
You did that? Okay, right? Isn't that like the best like story moment like in that game so far?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The shit with the Warriors of Darkness.
That stuff was cool, but I mean,
it was sick.
It was cool, but
It
was cool in the sense that I thought that those guys wouldn't come into play until Shadowbringers, so I was kind of like, oh, that's cool. But I'm obligated to play a Final Fantasy 2 at some point in my life, because 6 months ago, I got a Final Fantasy like grab bag that would have a keychain of one of the 15 protagonists or whatever, and I just fucking got Furion, and I'm like, fuck. What am I supposed to do with this?
Probably gonna 4 is the next Final Fantasy I'm gonna play.
Oh shit! Right, this is like the first dungeon of the game. I remember that dungeon. I remember this dungeon like kicking my ass my first playthrough because I wasn't prepared enough.
Yeah. Also, the music in Ys is so.
It's fucking no, yeah. We were talking about it before you got here. It's fucking amazing.
Like I think Falcom is still like amazing at their music, but I think like around this point in like the late 2000s they peaked.
This is 2001 music.
Was it? I thought this was like 2006 or whatever. Same thing.
Charles is a liar. Sorry.
Yeah, I was talking. Should be hung. I was.
The original versions of the song from the original release are also good, but these ones definitely go a lot harder.
I was talking to Joey about it earlier, but there's like, from what I understand, there's like a weird like subsection of Falcom fans that think that Falcom music just started being awful, like after a certain point.
Yeah, because of the hentai composer.
I mean, like, I don't know, who fucking cares what else you want?
I disagree. I think, from what I've heard, I think in like the recent games, it's not as good as like some of the earlier stuff. I still think it's really good and technically impressive. Technically impressive, how you would say that.
Yeah.
The one thing I like Ys 9 soundtrack, though I wasn't like too like crazy. It was good, but it didn't like wow me like Ys 8 did. And I think that's because Ys 9 was like outsourced. Its soundtrack was outsourced.
Oh really? That's a shame.
Was Ys 8 the same way?
Like the exact same composers, yeah.
Really? I wonder why. Yeah, then never mind. Yeah, because 8's I loved. 9's is still good. 9 still has some really it doesn't like wow me.
Do like Ys and Trails like share composers?
Same composer.
Okay, well then that was probably why. He might have been busy working on Trails at the time and couldn't work on Ys at the same time.
We just said they're the same composers as 8 and 9.
What?
It's actually cool because like Joey said, for like the past 15 years or whatever, every Trails game, Falcom game has been composed of like a team of the same like 5 people.
Yeah.
But nobody ever knew who did which specific song until there was like a leak a year ago in which we finally found out who did every specific
You
track.
had to find out through a leak?
Yeah, because it never...
That's insane.
It would list like their 5 names, but they wouldn't be credited for the individual. Like you wouldn't know... You know they were in the soundtrack, but you wouldn't know, hey, did they compose this specific battle theme, this field theme? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
I mean, I just...
But
what's up?
The big Falcom news from a few months ago is that like one of those 5 composers who was there for 20 years just left.
Oh no, for real? Like he didn't even like.
It was never confirmed though.
Did he like?
Was it not confirmed?
Did he like? Did he like?
Wikipedia leak or something? It was never confirmed to be real. The only way you'll find out is if the next game doesn't have him in the credits. So.
I'm surprised they just straight up have already confirmed that we're getting Kuro 2, or Japan is getting Kuro 2 next year.
It's not surprising.
Oh yeah, did
and not Ys.
Is he like going freelance, or was it just like I'm leaving?
I imagine. I don't know. Assuming it's true, I don't know. You probably just been there for a while. Want to move on?
Oh, okay. I can't go in there yet. All right, I think I have to go into the temple on like the other side of
but
the
yeah,
mountain.
Ys fans are pissed because okay,
that?
so what Falcom's been doing for years is they always make one game a year.
Oh.
And that game is either a Ys game, a Trails game, or occasionally something else like Tokyo Xanadu or whatever.
That seems kind of pumping out a whole RPG a year seems kind of fucked.
They have
they really do that?
They have 2 teams.
Oh, okay.
But next year is Ys's 35th anniversary, and people are pissed because they announced that the Falcom game for next year will be the sequel, will be the new Trails game. And these fans are pissed that they're not getting anything for their anniversary.
That's unfortunate.
They usually don't do anniversaries, though. It's not like Sega or Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm glad we I'm
It's
glad
like
we.
Yakuza. They have like multiple teams working on the series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we
It's all
dropped.
assets focused.
I'm glad we dropped. I'm glad I don't know. I'm glad we dropped the trend of Sonic trying to do an anniversary game every time an anniversary happens.
I mean, yeah, for like money, like for financial sakes, it's a good idea to do anniversary games.
Yeah, I just, you know, having more time to work on games is obviously good, you know.
I mean, I think it's just because if they tried to release whatever they're working on, if they released it this year, probably just would have been so incomplete that rushing it wouldn't, like, it still would have been a shitty product.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like,
I can't wait for it to get released and everybody on Twitter has an opinion.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely gonna happen.
It's gonna be
I
wrong.
don't know. I just
Yo,
want it to
I
be.
need to, like,
Oh shit, we're at the first boss.
the past week has, like, been so nice because I haven't used Twitter and I'm like, wow, I'm not angry.
That's a lot. You literally made
That's
it
crazy.
I did. No, I mean, I use Twitter every day, but I mean, like, I wasn't, like, the past week I've just been, like, barely scrolling it other than the weekends, and I'm just like, damn, like.
You made a wrong tweet today.
What tweet did I make? Was it the Xenoblade? The
So
Xenoblade? I almost had inevitable struggle of the health.
Xenobad.
No, what is the name of that song? Mechano Rhythm? That is like one of the worst songs.
What the
I've
fuck
ever
is wrong
heard.
with you, Joey? Hey,
I
Kingdom
hate
Joey.
that song.
Hey, Kingdom
I
Joey.
hate that song.
Yo, what do you think of the Reen Schwarzer bathroom?
I'm good. That's my bathroom.
Can we, like, kiss in there? Can we shit in there together?
I'll say that.
Gavin,
What?
I'm gonna DM you this picture of this bathroom someone found in, like, Florida and tell me this, like, you wouldn't shit in here.
Fuck. I don't think my equipment's good enough for this boss yet.
I'm just saying, Deltarune has a better soundtrack than Xenoblade.
I mean, Toby Fox is
I mean, yeah, Toby Fox is a fucking
Hello there.
Chad.
And Deltarune soundtrack sucks.
Yo, Emma! What's up? Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
Thanks for the 20 gift subs.
Yo, give me your opinion on the Reen Schwarzer bathroom.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, I'll look on my phone. This game doesn't like it when you tab out because it's old.
I played it in a...
I opened my phone and I just see the image Joey sent me of the fucking Adol from Ye 6 or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
Realistic Adol. What is this? Oh, that's the Genesis box art for Yeast 3. Wow, he looks bad.
He looks awesome.
Yo, Charles.
Yeah,
We're playing Melty in that bathroom, right?
of course. I want to have sex with someone in that bathroom. It's just, I think it's in Miami.
In Miami?
Let me see. Maybe I just imagine Miami and it's just in Florida. The caption is there's a cutout of Reen Schwarzer at this noodle place in Miami. We have to go to every noodle place in Miami until we find the one with
I'm
the Reen
down. No,
bathroom.
all three of us need to fucking meet up. Go on our quest. I have enough gold
Like-
to buy better equipment now, I think. I'm gonna go do that.
How many noodle places do you think are in Miami? There's got to be at least like 50.
I don't want to meet with Charles ever.
Don't you live like half an hour away?
I do not.
Joey lives
meet
like
with
20
Charles
minutes.
anymore.
Joey lives literally like a block away from my college.
I live
Why-
like 6 hours
Why
away.
did you send me this?
I live like 6 hours away from Charles.
I live a life's journey away from Charles.
I'm closer to Gavin, Charles.
Let's fucking go, Joey. We're going to Flashback Arcade, right? We're playing DDR and
I am always
Killer
closer to
Instinct
Gavin.
2, right?
Killer 7?
I already
No,
hyped
not
up
Killer
everyone
7.
that you're coming back soon, so you kind of have to hang out with us at least one day.
Yeah, Gavin.
I'm talking to
Yeah,
you.
no, Charles, for sure. I'll be coming back to Jersey real soon. I'll tell all
Charles,
your
that
friends
is
about how I thought
not hanging out.
The Sopranos was a sitcom.
No,
for like a
Joey,
little
I've
bit
been,
of my
Sopranos
life.
is a sitcom.
Joey, I've been talking to Mel like all week at CCM, and she really wants to see you, so you're obligated now. Especially since I
Ooh.
told her that you live in like
Ooh,
the
I gotta
backyard of the college.
Ooh.
Mel,
Ooh.
shut the fuck up.
Gavin, yeah, home,
Hey, I don't know who Mel is either. I can't really help you in this
No,
situation. I'm sorry, Joey.
no, bro.
Yo, this game's kind of gory. This game's kind of fucked up.
Oh no, yeah, you
Blood,
killed them
like
and
Tony Hawk.
Their heads just fucking fly off.
Is Adam Gamesby happy to see me? That's all I care about.
Can we dox Adam Gamsby?
We already did. We just did.
Okay, I remember how to get back to the last town now. I think.
Charles, when are you beating Killer Devin?
Never.
I need to play.
I typed in like Adam. I
7.
typed in Adam Gamsby on Google, and there is a
It's
lot
locked.
more personal information about him than I was expecting.
Devin.
What, Joey?
Charles is a fake pseudo-fan.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
If somebody gets me Killer 7 for my birthday, I will play through the entire thing within a month.
Happy birthday.
That's a promise. That's an oath.
Is it your birthday?
No, my birthday is next month. My birthday is December 7th.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. It's my birthday. This is my birthday stream.
I
I'm
don't know
playing
when
Ys.
Charles' birthday is. I didn't say that.
Do you know even the month?
That's kind of fucked up, Joey. You
I
live
don't
like
know a lot of
You live
dates,
like 20
but
minutes
I know,
away.
I always know like the month of all my friends at least.
Charles did forget my birthday.
Charles,
Literally,
did
what
you know
happened
my
was a
birthday?
day-
Charles,
okay,
did you know my
I
birthday
did not
before
forget.
I said it just now?
I knew it was in the first half of December.
Okay.
No, but here's literally, I didn't forget. It was literally, I lost track of the day, and I noticed it was the day after, and I'm like, oh shit, Joey's birthday was yesterday. I didn't realize. No one told me. I did it myself.
You're gonna even buy me the new Fall Guys season pass.
Yo,
Dude, I was gonna.
is this
but
like a constant across the Ys series? Is this like the unit of measurement?
think so.
Criminali?
It's what is it in
25.
Trails again? Sledge.
Arg.
What sledge?
It's like Arg and Sled.
I'm
Like,
gonna
there's
lose my
like-
fucking mind. Origin Sledge? Aren't those the fucking Star Wars characters? Aren't those the Final Fantasy characters that show up in every
Wow,
game?
that's such a funny joke.
Whoa.
That's a real
Charles-
fucking.
Charles
yeah.
is good.
That's like going in the highlight video.
Charles is really upset.
Are you making a highlight video, dude? Like, are you on Reddit?
No, I don't use Reddit. Hey, look, it's Charles again. We're back.
I was
We're back
Ultra
with
Despair
Charles.
Girls.
What about
The
Ultra Despair
pedophile game?
Girls? Yeah, there's a
I like
pedophile
it.
somewhere in that game. I haven't gotten to him yet, though.
No, you did. You,
I
like,
didn't.
mentioned
Oh fuck!
Sorry.
Should I buy a better sword or better armor?
Armor.
it. Armor.
Okay.
I was gonna join, but I was gonna get yelled at if I joined.
Well,
Yeah.
Joey, have you played Danganronpa?
Yes.
Well then, fuck. I mean, you're welcome to.
I'm not welcome in that call.
What do you mean you're not welcome?
Cyclone X is there.
I'm blocked by a certain someone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well.
Dylan unblocked me.
I still don't know why I'm blocked.
Congratulations.
We'll never figure it out. Why am I blocked?
Joey,
Yeah.
were you the one? Wait, I forget. Charles, who was the one that joined the server as Dante from DMC2?
Yeah, that was Joey.
That was
That
Joey.
was like
Okay,
3 years
that's
ago.
probably
And
why.
And got searched to leave for like 6
Yeah,
months.
Joey, that's probably why.
No, I didn't get blocked until
No,
I joined,
no,
like, this year.
Yeah. No, because Joey joined as Dante DMC2, left a few days later, and then it wouldn't be for like another year and a half before he joined.
No,
again.
it was like 3 years.
Damn, that's
Was
crazy.
it?
I didn't get blocked until I joined like. this
Yeah,
year.
nobody remembers
There we
that
go.
you were Dante from DMC2.
Yeah,
In
I'm
fact,
the only
everyone
one that
still thinks
knows.
it was me for some reason.
Okay, I didn't think it was you. I don't think I ever thought it was you.
Search was convinced it was me. Search was convinced I made a separate account.
Hey, I'm a
I
big
just
fan.
come back. I came back one day to see the chat, and Search was just like talking shit about me and calling me a horrible person. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
That's a classic. That's a classic group moment. I'm a big fan of the fact that when you stand still, your health regenerates in this game.
No, it's pretty wrong.
That's very convenient.
This kid's playing on easy mode.
I am playing
You
on
played
easy
on
mode
easy
because this
mode,
game's
yeah.
I know,
old
because I
and
think you
hard.
hated me.
I played on
Yeah.
normal because I'm a savage.
Oh, aren't you? You're a Chad Kingdom.
I
Joey.
am.
How
I
big are your
played-
pecs?
I
how big is
played
your cock?
Judgment on hard. I'm also wrong.
Did you play? I mean, I'm sorry, Joey. I can't truly call you raw until you play this game on nightmare difficulty.
I did.
And you beat the
Right
final
now.
boss without getting hit.
No, that's actually impossible. That's literally impossible.
No,
I
I know the final boss. I remember the final boss of this game being kinda fucking insane.
It's fucked up.
Joey, have you seen the video of that dude fighting Loei in second chapter on Nightmare?
I think what do you mean? What video?
It's just like, have you just seen it online? It's no specific video.
Like any video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of the Loei fight. But
guess.
Nightmare mode, that looks like absolute fucking hell.
Yeah, you have to be the god gamer,
The God Gamer.
God gamer.
like me.
Joey is a god gamer.
God gamer.
Joey, have you beaten Lingering Well in critical mode?
I was almost about to boot up Cage 2 critical today.
Let's fucking go.
I almost boot up Cage 2 today, actually.
I
not
almost
true.
boot up Kingdom
No,
Hearts
it was
2
true. I was
every day of
watching
my
Joel
life.
play Kingdom Hearts and it put me in the mood.
Oh, did Joel do a new part of that?
I mean,
Did
the
he
last
stream it
part
again?
he did was the third part he's done.
Oh, right, I saw that, okay. Well, I know he, like, I don't know, I thought that was, like, I thought he, like, split, like, side... I thought Joel, like, split, streams into, like, multiple parts sometimes.
No, he doesn't do that. If it's his parts, like, parts are completely separate streams. So, like, if
Yeah, I
he
do like
played,
that.
if he did that sitting in 12 hours, he will upload a 12-hour video. If he did that sitting in 30 minutes, he will upload it in a 30-minute video.
Who's Joel?
I am.
Whoa, Joel from
That didn't
Vine
answer my
Sauce?
question.
From Vsauce, Joel, is that you?
Okay, that answered my question.
His Donald Duck voice is like the best shit ever.
You laughed. You go,
It
ha ha.
it fucking astonishes me. It blows my fucking mind that I have multiple people that I know who thought that Vsauce and Vine Sauce were the same thing for like any period
They
in their
are.
life.
That's understandable, especially because Vsauce has a gaming channel.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Vsauce 3. Bro, you didn't know about
I know
Vsauce
that.
3?
No, I didn't know about
It's called
Vsauce. I thought
Proboscis.
Vsauce was just. I thought he just did science shit. I thought he just did like.
No,
Sciencey
but it's
fact
like it's
videos.
not the same. Like Vsauce is like there's a different member of Vsauce who controls each. There's Vsauce 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
I think that's it.
okay.
It's called Toby Turner Games.
No.
Toby
That's
Turner's
not,
a
no,
Trump
that's not
supporter.
true. We don't know.
Me and my friends have fucking brain damage because on Halloween when we were hanging out, we just started playing like the really shitty like Tobuscus music videos from like 2010.
You mean the good one? What? The shitty one?
All of them are shitty.
Yeah, they're all shitty. Well, I mean,
You
okay.
like my
Well,
soul
speaking-
sword?
I mean, they're
You should look at like Tobuscus's like modern videos. They're so fucking like bad, and they barely get any views.
Because he hasn't uploaded.
He's
in
washed.
Like 2 years.
He's super.
No,
he's a
no.
washed up
He has a
Trump
vlog
supporter.
channel. He has a vlog channel, and like we look at it occasionally, and it's like he has 2 million subscribers, but barely gets 15K views a video. And like literally, okay,
This
2
guy's
months
driving.
ago, he
There
made a
you go.
video called "What If Racism Got Canceled."
What?
That's
Huh?
Pretty, that's pretty
Yeah.
topical.
What?
One
if?
year ago, he uploaded "Uneducated Guy Talks About Deadly Virus."
Uh huh.
He's anti-vax, so I could imagine where that was going.
Right.
He also uploaded a video called "What Is My Gender."
Uh huh.
I feel like there was one that was like a gender-related one that was much worse than that.
Uh huh.
He's always been. I've had to guess he's always been this like badly political. Though he only got like
I mean,
openly about it in the
probably.
past year.
There's lots of funny guys on the internet that ended up having awful like political opinions.
No, but like, there's like one thing. There was like JonTron where he says some things that are like, oh, that's not okay. But then there's Toby Turner, who I remember literally on election day last year said, oh, vote Trump to end cancel culture. That's literally what he tweeted out.
Holy shit.
It's
That's
like, holy
fucking insane.
Like,
I'm
at
gonna
least, like,
grind up
JonTron's
another
an
level
idiot
and
when
I'm
it
gonna
comes
try
to,
fighting
like,
that boss
talking about
again.
politics, but he's not that stupid to ever openly say shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't make him any less of a piece of shit, but you're right. So you guys said that you remember liking Yeast 2 less than this game?
Yeah.
Because
I
remember, I
like
think,
the level design stuff.
yeah, I mean,
Yeast 2 is still good.
yeah, I remember, I mean, I don't know, I remember liking it more than this game, I think, because I thought, like, the monster transformation stuff and, like, the spells and shit were cool.
And you're a furry, so what?
I mean,
You
yeah,
are-
you're right.
I'm a furry for Tana Bandicoot.
That's fair. That's fair, honestly.
Dude, big news. Backlogged opened the Game of the Year event.
Oh, did they?
Yo.
The thing I hate is you can only do games that you beat this year. Like, it's not just like any game you played this year. So for me, I have like a selection of 10 games, and one of them is Cave Story Sex RPG 2007.
What?
I can edit my list. I can edit my list after I like do it, right?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
we're
it's not
fine.
like-
Okay, yeah, because I haven't. I'm gonna. I don't know where SMT5's gonna land.
Oh, you're lucky. It says games are only available.
Holy
that were
shit!
released from
I took out
November
half his
16th
fucking
to
health bar.
15th. Like SMT5 like made it in. Wow, you are busted. Yo.
But yeah,
I only
it kinda-
leveled up once.
That rule does kind of suck because you know what isn't
That's
here that came out this year?
insane.
But
Yeast 9. Like I know that came
Oh,
out.
this is
This year,
actually
yo.
2019. Yeah.
but
Guys,
still,
this fucking music.
music's fucking awesome.
Like whoever composes these soundtracks is just like, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking insane with my electric guitar. I'm gonna go balls to the walls, fucking wild with my fucking electric guitar right now.
How do I even do this? Charles, are you doing it right now?
I'm shredding through shit,
Not
dude.
hard.
See,
Wow.
this is why I play this game on easy mode, because it makes it fun. It makes this game fun.
This game raw.
This is one of those games where I'm like, yeah, this game's really fun in asterisks if you play on easy mode. If you play on normal, then this game feels old and jank.
Raw. Okay, what has a better soundtrack? Guilty Gear or Near Replicant?
Oh god, I mean they go for like entirely different like feels, but like
I cry during Gear and I get excited. during
yeah, right? No, yeah. You cry during your replicant, but you listen to like I listen to May's theme from Guilty Gear Strive and like it makes me feel so fucking happy and like pumped up. It sounds like a fucking May's theme from Strive sounds like a Fallout Boy song.
I chimed in. No, that's an insult.
I feel bad. I didn't put Tales of Arise on any of these just because I feel like Tales of the Arise was so good, but it wasn't like the best in any of these categories.
I don't even own it, so. Dude,
I've heard
okay,
Tales of Arise is really good.
Yeah, but I like best. Okay, Game of the Year I did Village. Best gameplay Dread. Best narrative Lost Judgment. Best art direction No More Heroes. Best soundtrack Twee-Wee, and best multiplayer Mario Party.
You say best soundtrack? What?
Yeah.
I didn't know for what.
Oh, Twee-Wee. Neo Twee-Wee.
I didn't know what you said.
Oh? Oh, this
I
game
put
has a
mine
fucking
in
bestiary? I completely
that.
forgot about that.
No, yeah, it's like in every Falcom game.
That's sick. I fucking love
Lost-
I love games with shit like that.
Lost Judgment would probably take like gameplay.
Uh-oh, no.
If I had played it.
No.
It would easily be gameplay.
Gameplay is definitely Dread for me.
Okay, I
Game
saw my
sucks.
levels, it's fine.
Xbox Live game.
Xbox Live
Wait, what's an Xbox Live game?
Metroid Dread.
No, that game's awesome. That game
It was a
owns.
joke, Gavin!
I
It
know,
was a joke!
I'm aware. I
It was a
know.
misinput!
It was a misinput.
Gavin is gonna die. They will
That's
die.
not true. I'm alive. I'm gonna
You're like
outlive.
mine, Charles.
I'm gonna outlive Charles.
Oh, everybody will in the world.
Who's gonna outlive? Yo, I've always wondered that. Like, all the people I know, who's dying first?
Definitely me.
Because there's
oh,
definitely
no.
gonna be that one person in every friend group that has an early death.
Me.
In the Skype group, who's dying first? Jensen.
Why Jensen?
Because I'm gonna kill him.
That's oh yeah, you're right. We have that plan. We still good for that, by the way, Charles?
Yeah,
we still
Thursday
doing
night.
that? Yeah, Thursday night. All right, cool.
It's Sunday.
And then you'll be next.
Huh? No, Nicole is protecting me. I'll be fine.
I thought I played a lot of new games this year. I did not. I played 1, 2, 3.
I played
4. Oh.
I played. You know what? I think I played more new games this year than I usually do, actually, because I played like 4. I played like 4 games that came out this year.
I wish I could like just make my best of just like games I beat this year.
Well, okay, I haven't beaten all of them though.
Well, I mean, I like how it's only games that came out in the 20.
I wish you could do it too. I wish you could make like a separate one. You know.
I beat ending A in Replicant, and then I played through like half of B, and then I dropped it, and then I played through like the first week and a half of NeoTWiWi.
Big news for.
Big JRPG news for Switch.
Big balls. Oh.
Big JRPG news for Switch.
Yeah, SMT5 though.
Yeah, no, I'd love to get around to that game eventually. I just I don't really want to buy a $60 game right now. I already bought Super Mario Party, or no, I'm not Super Mario Party. Mario Party Superstars recently.
SMT5 is going to be great, but I think the only thing on this list for me it could overtake is there's a small chance for Game of the Year, and then maybe Best Soundtrack, but that'll be tough. Because NeoTWiWi.
NeoTWiWi's soundtrack is fucking amazing. It's so fucking good.
You never beat it.
Well, okay.
Like I'm beating my meat.
And
yeah, beat the game.
the soundtrack. I mean, yeah, I know.
And
I need to get a fucking.
Like it. You can only
okay,
like
no,
the game
no,
if you beat it.
Charles. My boyfriend let it out of the box that he's gonna get rid. Joey, I'm sorry. Joey, I'm sorry. You're not my boyfriend.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out. You had to find out like this.
Damn, that's fucked up. Live in front of millions.
My boyfriend let it out that he's gonna get me a PS5 controller for my birthday. And I'm gonna be honest, my DualShock 4 is basically unusable at this point. So I'm waiting to play more NeoTWiWi and Replicant. I'm waiting to play more of those until I get my PS5, until I get the PS5 controller.
Some kid almost broke my PS4 at Extra Life.
Like the whole thing?
On it?
Like the whole
No, I'm sorry, my PS4 controller, controller. No, so, you know how for, like, our Extra Life event, we essentially had, like, a giant room, a bunch of consoles set up, and, like, anyone could come?
Yeah.
So, my friend Nathan was playing Tekken on my PS4 with this one kid that no one knew. Yeah. And he got pissed because he kept losing at Tekken, so he threw my controller.
Whoa!
And you said...
Why is that head so fucking strong? Why is that head game so strong?
Head.
Who's getting best head?
I wish I was. Don't put that in the YouTube. Edit that out.
Hey, this game's insane, by the way. This game's fucking deranged.
Wait, can you put something in second place? Because I see that's what some people are doing.
Where? How?
What other games have I played this year?
Oh, it's comparing this year to last year?
Can you move, please? Thank you.
Where? Show me the screenshot.
I got the key. Cool.
No, but it says that for you too. Never mind.
No, show me
never mind.
Oh my god.
What came out earlier this year? Like, what came out in, like, the first half of this year?
Nier, Resi.
Oh yeah, RE3 also came out. I forgot about
Gear.
That. Right, yeah, Guilty Gear. I didn't buy Guilty Gear.
Big fan. I wish Ino was real.
Yeah, Ino's pretty. Ino's a baddie.
Most beautiful woman ever. Oh,
hey, I think I need to go out and grind again. I think in the middle of this dungeon the difficulty just shot up and I need to grind again.
Go, Gavin.
Kill me?
Might need new armor.
Kill me? Am I dying? Are you killing me?
Send me the screenshot now.
What?
Send me the screenshot. I want to see what it looks like.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's
Oh
yelling,
my
he's yelling, he's yelling, he's
God.
yelling, he's yelling,
Oh
he's yelling,
no.
he's yelling. Dude, best art direction. No More Heroes 3, the ugliest game.
Oh right, No More Heroes 3 came
What
out.
the fuck is wrong with you?
I need to
Heroes
beat.
3.
I need to beat the
Very
first.
ugly.
I need to beat the first game. Oh wait, I forget. Maybe this is one of those games where your health refills when you level up. I forget.
Oh wait, this is from. How did you get it? Where's this page?
On the mobile, I'm on iPhone. When you go to the Game Gear,
No,
and
that's not one of
you
those
scroll
games.
down.
Okay.
Like where?
I need to leave. I need to leave.
You
so I
scroll
can-
down. I don't know what
I'm like,
to tell
I'm
you.
like the main. I know. You just meant like the main.
Click the where it's the 2021
Oh
Game
my God,
Gear,
I know,
and
I
then
did it,
scroll
I did
down.
Where do you scroll to? Where's like the friends? I just see like random.
You're a cunt. And
You
this is just showing random fucking people to me.
You guys are like.
God, why are you yelling at me?
You guys
What's
are like
happening?
Jesus. You guys are like a fucking comedy or like a fucking comedy routine.
I just asked a question and I'm getting yelled at.
Oh, it can refill out here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, why do some people have like two, but like it's just that same game?
Oh yeah.
Let's play both of
I think fucking Nier and Neo Twiwi and like Mario Party Superstars are like the only games from this year that I've played, but I beat a lot of games this year. Like I
beat 55 right now.
I beat. Did you say you beat 55 games this year?
Yes.
That's
I
insane.
Didn't go to school for half the year.
That's a
Let me see what
lot of
I'm at.
games.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
I've probably
Okay.
beaten like 20 this year.
I beat. Okay, my list
Joey's
is
like, I like
inflated by
games. I'm a
January.
gamer.
Dude, I am. Okay, my list is inflated by January. I beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh no, he's about
9,
to.
10. I beat-
This kid's about to count to 55.
I beat
40.
11. I beat 11 games in January. It was very inflated.
That's
by
a
that first
lot
one.
of games
Dude, this happens when you're on
for
double
1
break.
month.
I mean, I could kind of see how you hit
Um,
55 because I'm at 45 right now.
I beat all of the mainline Ratchet and Clank games this year that I was able to play. I don't have a PS5 yet, so I can't fucking play Rift Apart.
Rift? Man.
But I beat 1 through a crack in time, and none of them are lower than a 6. They're all like they range from okay to really good. Quest for Booty was like the worst one out of all of them that I played. I think that game was like mid as hell.
Oh my god, I played Jack 2 this year. That was
Oh
fucking
no!
Okay, worst game I played this year was Xenoblade 1.
Hey, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't get
Shut the
why
fuck
you
up.
beat that game even though you weren't a fan.
Because I beat video.
I beat
Actually-
video games. Kingdom
Actually, the
Joy.
worst game I played this year was The Bouncer.
Hey, no, I've heard the Bouncer. Hey, I've heard the Bouncer.
Bouncer is not a good game. You're
I've heard the
not gonna
Bouncer's
try to
raw.
You're not gonna try to get into.
Joey.
I highly
You
doubt it's a
boot
good
up the
game.
title screen and
People
he says,
always joke
"The
about
Bouncer."
Bouncer.
How is
Final
it
boss
not
wears
good?
Overalls.
How is it not good?
The final boss wears overalls with nothing
Isn't
underneath.
it like an hour long?
It's like 2 hours.
Oh, God.
Okay, how
And
do you
there's no
think?
co-op.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't play co-op.
Joey, how do
Yeah,
you
there's
play?
no
How do you
co-op,
play a
though.
game that's only 2 hours and think it's fucking awful?
Okay, I gave it a 5 out of 10. It wasn't the. It's just the worst game I played this year. That doesn't mean it was the worst
I
game
got
ever.
the ivory key.
I still Jack 2 is horrible. The only
I
reason
don't
I
think Jack
gave
2's
Jack 2
horrible.
The only reason I gave Jack 2 a 4 out of 10 and not like a 2 out of 10 was because I thought the story was actually surprisingly
The
decent.
story is the best part.
It's neat. Yeah, the story's neat.
Near. It's near.
It's near. Jack 2
It's
is
a
near.
level story.
Jack 2 is basically near, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck. But was he fucking teabagging me?
My favorite game that I played
After I
this
fucking
year
died?
was
What the fuck,
Nier,
dude?
and then second was probably either Flower, Sun, and Rain or Like a Dragon.
We got a suit ahead over here.
I am a suit ahead.
We got a
Charles
suit
likes No More
ahead over
Heroes
here.
2 more.
You're gonna bring that up every fucking time, aren't you?
I am,
I
because
said,
it's
wait,
insane.
wait, because I said I like 2 more than Travis Strikes Again?
And 1, you said 2 is the best rating.
I didn't say, no, I think, no, 2 isn't as good as 1. I never said that.
I'm
1
not
is
Jack,
easily
but-
better than 2.
I'm
Oh,
not
these
Jack,
guys are
but
gonna
Gavin.
fucking annihilate me. Actually, wait. Why haven't I? You know what? Hold on. Nope. Never mind.
It's
I can't
like
go back.
1 and 3
Take it
are
back.
about equal. I think maybe 1 is slightly better, and then 2, and then Travis Strikes Again.
See, it's like 1 is
Damn it.
really high up, and then Travis Strikes Again is really way high up, and then 2
Okay,
and
we're
3 are,
backtracking out
in the
again, so
middle.
I can buy better armor. Not armor, but so I can buy better equipment. Because I have a bunch of, I have 4,000 gold right now.
3 just became Super Smash Bros. At the end of the game. It was awesome.
Super Smash
And
Brothers.
my face said I'm not laughing at all.
That's the
final boss stuff.
That's the stupidest rule I've ever heard. I still need to beat No More Heroes 1.
You better.
I'm sorry. That's a game that like. That's
You
a
should
game.
be sorry. You don't beat the video game. I'm mad at you.
That No More Heroes 1 is a game that like I get like that's a game I get sick of if I play it for like a really long time.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I beat it in 2 sittings.
That's
like 6
insane.
hours each. It's amazing.
That's insane.
I think my favorite thing was, I'm pretty sure, with the exception of the first time I played the game, every day I would take out 1 rank.
That's like 30 days.
The first day was like
That's
the
like
only
30
exception
days.
where I did like 2 in 1 day.
It's like, it's just 1 block.
Yeah, I don't know. No More Heroes is a game that I've been chipping away at like bit by bit for like a year and a half. No, for like a year now.
No More Heroes 1 has like some of the best boss fights in any game ever.
Yeah, they're neat.
That and Travis Strikes Again has the best bosses.
Travis Strikes Again has very good boss fights. I do agree it's second best when it comes to boss
Yo,
fights.
the dog also thinks Travis Strikes Again has great boss fights.
It has the best soundtrack also.
I've heard Travis Strikes Again is like a super.
No, 2 is the best soundtrack. Are you nuts?
No, Travis Strikes Again.
Travis Strikes Again. Okay, here's the thing with Travis Strikes Again. I think it has a good soundtrack, though. I personally, it doesnn't have the type of music that like aligns with my taste too much. But I acknowledge
music. Charles doesn't like rap.
But
Charles doesn't think
but
rap
2
music
is
is
just
real
like
music.
2 is awesome because it's literally they just get 50 million indie artists and say, hey, each of you make 1 song.
ESA has Silverface though, it's better. This is how I win.
You know, the soundtrack makes the grinding and like backtracking in this game like super tolerable. Like I don't think like I think I would
So much for
fucking
the
hate
tolerant
that.
left.
I think
No?
I think I would hate this. I think I would hate
In
this
an
a lot
hour?
more if the music wasn't as good.
The music
3
is
is
amazing.
3 is great because it has Red Orca.
No, it barely does.
Charles, you gotta play Yeast 3 before we
Also-
stream it.
Also, you know, like half of 1 soundtrack is composed by the same dude that does Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Yo, for real?
I'm on a call with friends. Yeah, it is.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, I'm not.
Danganronpa music fucks.
It does.
Yeah, it's like easily the best part about Danganronpa, and the only part that isn't cringe.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
that
I
Persona
don't
4
like
fandom is talking.
Charles.
I like a Persona 4 when the high school girls are upstage in the bikinis.
I like the part in Persona 5 where where the little sister insert is like, hey, you should date me. That'd be really cool if you did that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not cringe.
It's
No,
not
it is.
cringe.
Charles hasn't
It's
played
very
V3, which
epic.
is the greatest game of all time.
Hey, I've heard V3 is raw. I'm looking forward to
V3
playing
is
V3.
raw. There's people that think Zero Escape
like-
is better than Danganronpa. That's fine.
Zero Escape is better than that.
I mean,
Zero-
like
okay.
Zero. I mean, okay. Now I've only played the first
Like
game.
Danganronpa is more consistently good.
Yeah, I'm
No,
okay.
that is
I'm gonna be honest.
not true.
Like Zero Escape, like Danganronpa is very edgy a lot of the time in a way that's very like try hard. Like we're trying to be cool by being edgy, in a way that 999 doesn't really like
No,
have.
999 is good.
999. Yeah, the
It's
only
Virtue's
thing.
Last Reward where it goes down.
The only thing you have
See,
to worry about
that's-
in the only
that's
thing you have to
not
worry
good.
about in 999 is the director explaining a fun fact they found on the bottom of a soda cap for 20 minutes.
999 is amazing. So is Virtue's Last Reward, and then Zero Time Dilemma has its good points, but it's for the most part a shitpost.
Virtue's Last Reward has.
See,
like,
I know.
one of the
I've
worst
basically
plot
heard that
twists
Zero
I've
Escape
ever
gets
seen.
worse like the farther you get like in the series.
No, the general consensus is that 999 is
It's the
amazing.
best one.
Virtue's Last Reward is also
Awful.
great. I know some people that think Virtue's Last Reward is the best. and then Zero Time Dilemma is mediocre.
Yeah, that's what I've heard basically.
Zero Time Dilemma is not mediocre.
I've heard that Zero Time. It also it doesn't help that I've heard Zero Time Dilemma turned out the way that it was because the director of Zero Escape he said in an interview that he saw Telltale games and was like, yeah, I decided to make the third Zero Escape game like Telltale games because I thought they looked cool.
It also has the incel character.
I think most.
I mean, doesn't it every game? I mean, like
Dilemma's
999 has.
problems
I feel like
from,
every
the
game
end-
like that
comes
has.
from the end of the story.
Every game
This
like that has an incel character.
Like, Zero Time Dilemma's ending is like fucking really anticlimactic and bad.
The whole game is.
Maybe I'll get there.
It's not as bad as
eventually.
Virtue's Last Rewards ending. That
Virtue-
ending is
What?
terrible.
Everybody loves Virtue's Last Rewards ending. It has a great
We were
ending.
go. It was so bad. It's
I haven't
so
played.
bad.
I never beat Virtue's Last Reward.
Just Gavin, make sure you know that like Joey has the very unpopular opinion about VLR.
Okay.
Make sure that you know the plot twist makes 0 sense.
No, the zero, like I think it is a tiny bit silly, the last plot twist. But, like,
It's
I
so
kinda
it's impossible.
No, I understand it. I think there's some things about that are silly, but I think for the most, like, I do understand how they were really
The only way the plot twist works is if the main character had his eyes closed the whole time.
No, I understand it. I
doesn't
understand.
work. It
doesn't
They
make
actually
any
do go into. They actually the director gives a It's not the best plot reason, but he gives a plot reason as to why like Sigma never noticed the plot twist.
Yeah, because he was like, oh fuck, this doesn't make any sense. Let me come up with a reason now.
Hey,
It was because of the drugs.
So dumb. That's
Still
so
doesn't
dumb.
explain things, but I mean, I don't think it's a big deal.
I was playing Ultra Despair. The first Ultra Despair Girl stream I did. By the time we ended the stream, we got to the Joey. We got to the part with like the little brother, like that's related to the character from Danganronpa 1. Like near the end of the first chapter, you know. And you know they have like the bracelets on that like make them blow up if they get too far away from the city. And I'm like, damn, you know, if the Danganronpa guy and the Zero Escape guy weren't like friends in real life, and I didn't know that, I would have just said that Danganronpa completely ripped off Zero Escape.
I love.
But they're friends.
999 is like honestly the best visual novel.
999 is good.
999's really good.
Everything
yeah,
that
it's
comes
cool.
after it. Just fall
Like
apart.
the DSO is
999 is
amazing
9.
for the
Sometimes 999 is unhinged as hell. In a way that
But
I don't think
it's
meant.
very self-aware with that.
Like it's extremely unhinged in a way that I don't think a lot of these games are, but it's not unhinged in a way that's like fucking weird. It's just, I mean, it's weird, but it's not like the degenerate kind of weird. It's just like, it's like, okay, the director is explaining some shit that he fucking Googled one time and thought was really cool for 20 minutes. Now it's plot relevant.
999. I'm like a purist, and I do think the best way to play 999 is on the DS.
No, yeah, absolutely. I think the dual screens in 999.
Because the dual screen literally
yeah,
plays into the
plot. Yeah. It's like I'm not saying that you know, these two examples like are like I'm not saying these two examples are like the same level of impactful and cool as one another, but it reminds me of the shit that they do with the dual screens in Kingdom Hearts Days, where like sometimes you'll be like doing shit as Roxas and then you'll see Sora doing shit on the bottom screen.
Oh, yeah, I actually remember that.
It's like it reminds me of how like, you know, people actually did use the dual screens on the DS for cool like plot or for cool like plots, thematic plot reasons.
The DS fucked with visual novels, and that's Hotel Dusk Room 215.
Oh,
is
Healing
awesome.
Potion.
Do you know how
Let's
that game's
fucking
played?
I don't remember. I've heard that game's sick as fuck though. I want to
But
play
okay, so both Kyle Hyde games, Hotel Dusk and The Secret Last Window, you have to play the DS Sonic side like a book.
That's okay. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, that's fucking.
And
sick.
the control
That's
screen
super cool.
and the control scheme is built around that.
Yeah.
I think what I love about Hotel Dusk is that like it manages to be such a captivating mystery, despite the fact that like the mystery doesn't involve like murder or anything
There we
like
go.
that.
Yeah. It's just you like investigating shit in the fucking
Yeah.
yeah. It seems really cool. I love the art style too. The art style of that game's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's the only Smash Brothers trophy to ever be animated.
Was it? It wasn't.
What
A
about
tro-
my
it was a sticker, right? It wasn't even a trophy.
No.
It was like a sticker.
No, it
in
was a
Brawl.
sticker. It was a sticker in
Yeah,
Brawl.
yeah.
It's the only trophy to ever be animated. I was so happy when they brought Kyle Hyde back as a spirit in Ultimate.
Were you that happy?
I was
like,
because
yo,
I'm like, I'll
sick,
take any
epic,
Hotel Dusk
epic
representation.
PNG,
Epic PNG moment.
epic PNG moment. That's Smash.
It's just
Ultimate,
it's
epic
just
PNG
sad
moment.
because that's a series that's doesn't get appreciated.
Oh, God,
I
my
mean,
head's
literally
getting
to the point where like the company shut down.
No, yeah,
Right.
I've heard. I heard that the company shut down, and then like it was either that like the company was about to shut down, or they shut down and then they did like a spiritual successor somewhere else
Okay.
that was like a quarter of an actual game, and then they
I'll-
just didn't
I'll-
get to make anymore.
I'll explain it. So Hotel Dusk had a sequel called Last Window,
Yeah, that.
and Last Window came out in Japan and Europe, but never got an American release because they shut down. But DS is regional free,
Yo.
so if you get a European copy, you're good to go.
Yeah.
That's how I played it. But they shut down, and then years later, and like I forget what I played this game, but in like 2017 they released the former devs of Hotel Dusk made episode 1 of this new like the spiritual successor. It was only $5, but it's only like an hour long.
Yeah.
And I guess they did it to see if people would buy it and test the waters, but nothing ever came of it.
That's unfortunate.
Probably because it was a $5 1 hour long visual novel. I don't know
Yeah.
what they expected. It was good though. From
Yeah, I mean,
what
I feel like if it was like released like later, then it probably would have gotten some traction.
No, it was definitely because it was an eShop 1 hour long visual novel. I think honestly.
I mean, it was. You said it was on the DS, right?
Yeah, but I think
Well,
even
yeah,
if
yeah,
that
I'm
came
sa-
out
yeah,
today
like,
on the Switch, it still wouldn't have done well.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like within the context of like developers of of beloved cult classic visual novel Hotel Dusk release episode
No.
1 of a new project, I feel like it would have gotten more traction than it
I
would have
disagree
back
because
then.
here's the thing. I feel like a lot of niche game series in the past like 5 or 6 years have finally gotten the popularity they deserve, but I still
Yeah.
feel like to this day Hotel Dusk has never gotten that. Like nobody talks about Hotel Dusk. There's only
mean, like-
one person I know who has ever played Hotel Dusk, and he's the person that got me to play Hotel Dusk.
Who would
me.
that be?
It's a Twitter mutual, no one knows.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I think
No,
Joey
Because
knows.
I didn't
knows
hear
of
about.
him.
I mean, okay, I think I heard you talk about
You
Hotel
know
Dusk.
D-Man?
David
Before-
D-Man.
He's the one that told me to play Hotel Dusk.
I watch it. I follow. I watch a guy named Thor High Heels, and he made a video on Hotel Dusk. I think that's mostly
guy's
how I
raw.
found out about it. Thor High Heels, yeah, he's awesome. His
Video
videos are
about
sick
Silver
as fuck.
Case is awesome.
He I fucking love like I love the way he makes videos. Like they're very like his aesthetic is very like amateuristic, but in a way that's like super charming and cool looking.
But anyway, yeah, Hotel Dusk is like never gonna actually get the appreciation it deserves.
Well, I'm starting appreciating it.
Am I going backwards?
You should play it.
Okay, I did hack my 3DS, so I can play it.
Hey,
I'm so glad
I think even if you wanted to emulate it, it actually like it uses the touchscreen occasionally. I think, but like that's about it.
I think
And the
I've-
whole thing played sideways.
I
Sorry,
think
go
I've
on.
come to the conclusion that, I mean, this game's old as fuck, you know, this is just what dungeons and games were like back then. But I think I've come to the conclusion that dungeon design in the first two Ys games is just the Final Fantasy 1 dungeon design mentality of, all of these doors, except for one of them, take you the wrong way.
That's why you gotta hop on Hotel Dusk.
Is that why? Is that why I have to
Yeah.
play that game?
Has a good soundtrack too.
I can-
Also, I honestly don't remember much about the sequel Last Window, other than I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But the first Hotel Dusk takes place over the course of like 12 hours. And the game will take you about 12 hours, which I thought is really cool. It's not timed or anything. It's just like each chapter is 1 hour, and it's designed for you to play in about an hour, if that makes sense. But it's by no means, it's not timed or anything. The DS just fucking popped off.
Hey, where the fuck am I going, by the way?
It has Flower Sun and Rain. I have no idea.
Yeah. I didn't realize Flower Sun and Rain was a PS2 game originally until recently.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
wasn't it
their
like ported to the DS later?
Yeah, it's Grasshopper's second game.
Isn't Sumio the main character?
Yeah.
That's cool.
You don't know everything about him yet.
I like how
Charles isn't a real.
I'm sorry. I honestly promise I will get back to Silver Case and have it done by the end of the year. I promise.
I don't believe.
Because I really do like it. But I think what I like about Okay, wait. So does Kamui come back into the plot?
I mean, he's in the whole trilogy.
But I was gonna say in the first game, like, does he become more relevant?
You have to play the game.
Okay, I'm assuming yes. But I like how, like, there is no main character. Like, it's kind of like you are the main character. I named him. What's his canon name?
Akira.
Okay, yeah, that's what I named him.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was gonna be like a weird silent protagonist. There's no other Suda game that's like that, really.
It's weird too, because I feel like half the time you forget that the silent protagonist is there.
Well, there's a reason for that. You'll see. Also, Morishima.
Oh, this is the thing that they needed me to get for the village.
Look how Gavin.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Yo, what? He has a pet turtle. Is that Morishima?
Yeah, Red.
Yeah, Red.
He's the best character in the series because he looks different in every scene.
I thought that was like hilarious because like I know the art style changes between like if you're playing what are the two sides called again?
Transmitter and Placebo.
Yeah. I thought that was so cool because I didn't realize when I was playing Transmitter, I didn't realize it was him at first because he looks 100% different. I thought that was so fucking awesome.
It's really funny seeing like memes on my timeline about the silver case in like no, just the silver case, because they're just absolutely fucking incomprehensible to anyone who hasn't played the game.
The games are classic.
No, yeah, like I said, I would, if I had that game, I would definitely play it because it looks super
Beat it
cool.
before Charles.
The soundtrack's all. I'm actually gonna get back.
Boot
to
it up
there.
right.
Hey, yeah, hey, Joey.
Yeah.
Joey, if I had the silver case, and I wanted to stream it, would you be there? Would you be there for that?
I mean, it's a visual novel, so I don't know, like.
It's not very good.
I don't
but
care. I'll stream a fucking visual novel if I want to.
See, I can't play most games in a call because I have to like super hard pay attention to it, or I don't feel immersed.
Yeah,
Silver
I mean,
Case
like
is so fucked up.
I played through the entirety of Final Fantasy VIII on stream with Charles and Sylvia, and that's like my second favorite Final Fantasy game now. So like, I don't really think that's
I'm
an
the
issue for me.
I'm the opposite. I couldn't do that. I would like. It would take me like 3 years to beat a game.
It's fucking
played in a
awesome,
call.
by the way. I'm so fucking glad I played that game.
Joey, it's been a few weeks for me, but like, what the fuck was like chapter 2 again? That was like so fucked up. It's like this kid keeps wondering where his like friend is and makes you look for him, but the whole time you know that the friend died.
Yeah, dude, the fucking game
Whoa.
is scary sometimes.
It is. Like, I think like sometimes you'll see the text gets scary. Like you'll see shit in all caps, and it's really good. Like
No, there's the part in the second chapter where you just walk like in the
I think this
courtyard,
is the
and there's
building.
just like fucking scary ass image appears on screen.
mm-hmm.
Just get jump scared.
You know what I really liked? You know, in like the prologue, when I forget their names, but the two dudes in the forest that got killed by Kamui.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
It's a visual novel, and yet you, as like the player, still feel like really scared.
No, yeah.
Like, and like unsettled. I think that was like amazing.
I wish he did more horror stuff because really only Killer 7 is like the only other thing.
Wasn't it like Killer 7 was gonna connect to Silver Case a
that's
ton, but like
awesome.
due to constraints
yeah.
they like didn't do that.
It was gonna be a direct sequel to Flower, Sun, and Rain, but since it was gonna come over to the West, like that's what Mikami said to cut out. He was like, the script's too long. Cut out the stuff that connects to the other game.
Okay, so there's still something lower in the dungeon that I need to get.
There are still stuff from Flower, Sun, and Rain that made it into Killer 7. One character did, and there was even another character that got like far enough into development that he has like a model in the game.
Is it a character? Are they in Silver Case or no?
No, Flower, Sun, and Rain. His name is Sundance Shot.
I'm not gonna lie, Silver Case is one of those games where like I can't remember a lot of character names until I actually boot the game up again, if that makes sense.
I mean, I have trouble remembering character names in like most things. I think that's just something I've always had trouble with.
Who's the main character of Among Us? Go, Gavin.
It's Sussy Among Us.
Because let me think. There's Sumio,
Susamus
Kamui, Matsu. Why did I forget his name? Matsushima. What's the detective's name? The one that calls you Big Dick?
Kusabi. Tetsuya.
Yeah, Kusabi, and then
Robbie, I think. I don't know how to
the girl. Her name is like Hachi
pronounce it.
something. And then what's the name of the dude that looks like John Lennon again?
Morikawa.
Yeah, bro. That 100 quiz thing was literally, I just had my like jaw open the whole time. I was like, what the fuck?
Awesome.
Gavin,
What, huh?
there's a scene in the Silver Case where you're talking to this detective and he's like, I'm gonna give you the 100 question detective quiz. Then he proceeds to actually ask you 100 questions that you have to answer. But
Jesus
they're all
Christ.
like, no, but here's the thing. They're all pop culture things. He'll ask you like, what is the name of the Beatles album from 1960 whatever? And it's like, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. I thought one of the questions is like, what is the name of every individual member of the Smiths?
He does ask questions about the Smiths.
Of course he does.
The Smiths Syndicate.
Have you heard any of the Smiths albums, Joey?
No, because I'm not homophobic.
I thought Morrissey
Are
was
they
racist.
homophobic? Are they? Oh.
I mean, probably both.
I mean, that's still bad. I don't think.
He's really good at making characters in suits. He should just only put his characters in suits. Suits are underrated.
Won't that
It's
make
like,
Suda racist too?
Suits?
No,
Well,
Suda.
I mean, no, Charles. Just because
Oh my God.
just because we like some
You
Weezer
like
song.
Scott the Lot.
Yeah, Charles.
No,
just-
I agree. No, I agree.
yeah.
Separate art from artist.
Well, I
I'm
mean-
not racist because I like the Smiths.
Well,
Scott
and you're not a pedophile because you like Weezer.
Because you like Scott the Lot.
No one in Weezer is a pedophile. Wait, what?
I thought that one member of
No one
Weezer
in
like
Weezer is a pedophile. What the fuck?
the fucking
Yeah,
you told
I don't know what
me that
Gavin's
an
talking about.
underage like Japanese girl sent a member of
Oh,
Weezer.
wait.
a
Oh,
letter
yeah,
one
across
time.
the sea. Whoops.
Yeah, Charles. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that Rivers
You
Cuomo.
forgot.
Yeah, you gotta knock that shit off, Rivers Cuomo. But,
But we choose to ignore that and we post the image with the 4 Jack Frosts with the haha, it's Weezer, funny.
it's kind of sad because that song,
That's not. It's 18. It's not a pedophile song.
it's not, but it's still, like, creepy just because he was, like,
Yeah.
one, he was, like, 28,
It's
and
still
two,
weird.
he would fantasize about, in the song, he says, like, I think about how you touch yourself, and it's
Oh
like, that's
my
weird.
god, dude.
It's
Come on.
because that song, Across the Sea, is a great song until you realize the context. Right, Kingdom Joey.
No.
You know what Weezer song I've had stuck in my head all day for some reason?
No, I don't know.
You know, that one good song from Maladroit, Burnt Jam?
You mean every song on Maladroit?
You like Maladroit?
Maladroit's good.
No, I think it's fine, but like
We're in
Burnt
a
Jam just
circle,
sticks
dude.
out.
I'm a big fan of Kanye. Sorry.
Did you listen to Van Weezer? Or
Unfortunate.
no.
No, because
I know you listen to OK.
I listened to OK Human once. I was like, I'm done being a fan. This is not funny anymore.
You gotta listen. I mean, here's the thing. I
Weezer
didn't
jokes
wanna
haven't
listen
been
to Van
funny.
Weezer, but
in
just
4
like
years.
me, you have also listened to every Weezer album, so I feel like you're obligated to always
No.
listen.
So you keep using this word obligated. Not obligated.
Charles is like, you have to listen to this, or you're not like.
No, I mean, no, to me, no, just to me, because it's like, Weezer has made 15 albums. I'm at the point where it's like, if they release a new album, I'm just like, I guess I feel like I'd feel incomplete if I didn't listen to it.
You'd feel incomplete. Okay, I guess that's how I felt when like. Well, okay, it's not like I felt like I would be incomplete, but like when the new fucking when the new Green Day album came out, I was like, all right.
Worst album.
Problem
Yeah,
of all,
I was like, this sounds so like everyone's saying that this is so bad that I have to listen to it.
I only listened to that album because Anthony Fantano gave it a 0 out of 10, and it's honestly one of the worst things I've ever heard.
It's like it's just nothing. Like it's just fucking. It's the most like. Just there is no value in it at all.
It samples that one dude that like is in jail for being a pedophile.
Billy Joe's son.
Do you know okay, have you seen the scene you haven't seen Joker, have you, Gavin?
No,
the new one?
I'm the Joker.
I haven't either, but have you seen the stair scene?
Yeah, of course I have. That's the fucking
Like with the song too?
Yeah.
Okay, the guy that made that song is a convicted pedophile, and Green Day sampled that song. And,
Cool.
I think that's I'm just like, I don't know why they use that song. Like, I know it's a well-known song, but that dude is like currently serving like a life sentence for pedophilia.
Wait, so if I, well, I mean, this is the one that I went through earlier. It just takes me.
So I guess by that logic, like every classic rock artist has committed
So
statutory
this just
rape.
takes me. Oh god, is that true? Is
Um,
that true?
I love David Bowie. I think his music's amazing, but it's confirmed that he committed statutory rape several times in the early 70s. Same thing with pretty much everyone in Led Zeppelin.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's stuff you kind of just have to like separate. You just have to move on from. Like it wasn't. I'm not saying it like it definitely was fucked up and shit, but you know you just gotta like move past
Okay, well,
it.
so these statues obviously aren't the right way to go. This obviously isn't where I'm supposed to be.
Carlos just fell and died.
Joey told me that they had to use a guide the entire way through this game.
I used the guide too for pretty much the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
See,
Gavin.
you see, you'd think since
Yeah,
I've
Gavin.
beaten this game already, I would remember where to go, but I don't. I don't, because it's been a year and these games are only 6 hours long apiece.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't tell you where the fuck you're supposed to go in this dungeon, but I mean, like, I still remember, like, the general, like...
Yeah, I mean, if it's the overworld, I remember, like, the general flow of progression, but, like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go in this dungeon right now.
Squidward's penis is on his face.
Squidward. Squidward.
I love that.
It's,
I love
it's
video.
the fucking best. It's so fucking funny. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sandy, Mr. Krabs.
Have you listened to any albums lately, Joey?
No.
Oh, Joey, I think you'd like to know that I listened to, and I understand it's the worst. It's their worst like material.
Yeah.
But I
you
can
already
still
know
say
that.
that it's awful. I'm still allowed to say that. I listened to Blink-182's first 2 albums recently, and they are fucking awful. They're the worst. They're
Amazing?
so fucking bad. Like,
I've
the
never
entirety
listened
of
to
both
them.
of those albums is just this fucking, like, it's just cis, straight, white dudes complaining about my girlfriend fucking sucks because she looks at other guys and I don't like that. I'm an asshole and I don't shower and that makes my girlfriend a piece of shit. She hates me. I did nothing
Charles
wrong.
doesn't shower.
I do shower.
What? You lied to me. I can't be your friend.
Like, it's just dudes complaining about fucking nothing, and they're just being assholes. Oh, I got a prison key. Oh, this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay,
Yo,
cool.
Let's
cool.
look
Here
at
we
all
go.
the albums on Rate Your Music. I've given a 10 out of 10 to.
We found,
It's
Fina.
not bad.
That's her name.
I like how I gave Bug Snacks. I gave a 10 out of 10 because you logged into my
Something,
account one day and
something.
did that.
Bug
Yeah.
Snacks. Caro Bonito is
I'm
fucking
glad you-
awesome.
I'm glad you rated Is This It twice.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
so no, that's because I years ago I accidentally rated like the wrong version,
Wow. fake
and I
news.
just and it wouldn't show
hey,
up when I would
I
like
have,
compare it to others. So I rated it again.
I have a yeast question.
Yeah.
Is the plot of Yeast 1 and 2 ever relevant again?
Like in small bits.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, Joey, like 2 weeks ago, we were joking, and someone said, I think I said hard to explain, and you were like, Strokes reference, and that honestly, because of that,
Please hurry, go.
that put me in the mood to
Yeah.
listen to the Strokes, and I've been like giving them a good listen a lot the past 2
Yeah,
weeks.
let's get you out
I've
of
been
here.
giving them a good re-listen for
Let's
3
fucking
years.
go.
Oh my god.
Mask of Eyes. I forget what this does. Hide to enemies but revealed secrets. Ah. I see.
I wish Julian Casablancas would release more of those interviews where it looks like he's talking to God.
I wish he would be normal.
No, he's weird in a fun way.
Okay, I
Not
can
like, not weird in like a gross way.
I can take her out of here back to the village, and then I can come back here with the mask and find out how to get deeper into the dungeon to get the book.
Yeah.
Go
Wait, what do you
away,
mean she's
kid,
no
go.
longer following me? What? Hello? What? Where'd she go?
She very clearly was not following you that whole time.
No, but I had the... Oh, hello. Hi. How did you... Okay. I'll walk slowly.
What did Kingdom Joey give a 5 out of 5 to?
Every album ever.
9,
That's
okay.
true. Is there like a site like is there a site like backlogged in my
Yeah.
anime
It's
list
called
for
Rate Your Music.
Rate Your Music? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't listen to enough like entire albums to like find a site like that useful. I was just
There's a
wondering.
fair amount. Almost every video game soundtrack is cataloged on it too.
Ah, I see. Be like, I listened to the Serial Experiments Land soundtrack recently. That was pretty good. Who called that a Reddit? Who said that that was a Reddit icon? Was that you, Joey? Did you fucking tell me that, or was that Charles?
I was never here.
It was definitely Joey because I don't
What?
Okay. I was watching
not.
Lane, and I had a Lane icon on Discord, and Joey called it a Reddit icon.
It is.
Lane's
I-
awesome. I loved that
I-
show.
I used to listen to like 10 albums a month back in high school. Now I
That's
only listen to
insane.
like 1 or 2 a month.
I used to listen to an album a day. And
Actually, in high school, there was a period in my senior year where I would honestly listen to like 3
Oh
albums
no,
a
your
day.
shit's fucked up, B.
I had so much free time in like 2018, 19 to listen to albums, and now I have no free time. Mostly 18.
Oh
You
god.
beat 55 games this year.
Yeah, not to listen to music. Music is like, because I ran out of music. Like
That's
games.
fair. I've ran out of a lot of music at this point. Like, I'm not discovering new artists really anymore. I'm just kind of like, the only releases I'm listening to are like new releases from artists I like.
But like to put into perspective, there's what, like 7 main Yakuza games, 8, and
Yeah.
there's
Oh,
6
good.
main Strokes albums. It takes me 6 hours to get through the Strokes albums. It takes me 300 to get through the Yakuza games. You know?
When are you gonna listen to the entire King Gizzard discography? You've only listened to like 2 albums.
King Gizzard and the Lizard
I
Wizard.
don't like King Gizzard.
Yeah. They release like 3 albums a year, so
That's
being
insane.
a King Gizzard fan is amazing.
I need to play the Yakuza games. I own Zero and Kiwami. I need to play them.
Earlier today, my friend Nathan messaged me to be like, "Yo, I started Yakuza 6 because it's pretty good." I'm like, "Why are you starting with 6? It's the worst place." And I'm like, and he said, "Oh, because that's the only one that's on Xbox Game Pass." And I'm like, literally all of them are on Xbox Game Pass. It's okay though. He went back to play Kiwami.
Well, that's good.
Okay, wait. I updated my backlog thing.
Like like to what?
I'll put it in the Skype group.
Oh hey, Charles. You fucking love Xenoblade Chronicles. You should like at least try Xenogears.
I will at some point in my life.
It's really cool.
You have not played. What is this?
Dude, Lost Judgment soundtrack is amazing.
You have not played it.
It has unwavering belief.
That's a pretty raw name for a song, to be fair.
It is.
You know the song that plays in the hospital. I forget its name, but the one that's just like dun 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 dun. Yeah. Not to spoil anything, but it gets a remix in Lost Judgment that like is amazing. Like absolutely fucking amazing. Literally the best song in the entire series.
Okay, if Judgment is top 3 for me, Lost Judgment might be like second place.
That's fair. I'd put Lost Judgment and Judgment at 4 and 5, 4 through 6 for me.
My currently top 5 is 0, Like a Dragon, Judgment 5, and 6.
Yeah, for me it's 0, Like a Dragon,
Necklace. I got a
5, and then I really don't know if I like Judgment or Lost Judgment more. Probably just barely Lost Judgment.
So
yeah, I've heard pretty unanimously that Lost Judgment is better than the first game.
I have heard that. I've heard most people say it's better. I don't think it's like a million times better.
Yeah.
I think because like Judgment has better world building, but Lost Judgment has far better side content. And also Lost Judgment has probably one of the most unique Yakuza stories they've ever told. I mean, so did the original Judgment, but
Yeah.
because like all the Yakuza games always deal with just like gangs and politics, and Lost Judgment still has that, but its core focus is like about a high school suicide.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Like literally every Yakuza game, Lost Judgment included, at some point towards the end of the game, one of the plot twists is you find out someone in the government is connected to the bad shit going on.
Dude, I want to play Lost Judgment so badly. It's like the most excited I've been to play a game since Like a Dragon.
The villain, who like, if I say who the villain is, it's like spoilers, but the villain is probably the best villain in the series.
Better than the top guy from 4?
Whoa, and he's so good because he's very like morally gray.
Like, is Yakuza 4 the one with the like American cop?
No, that's 3.
Okay, because I've seen clips of that guy on Twitter, and then that's fucking fucking hilarious.
Can we talk about how like starting like with 0, they like learned how to write a story? like they just like randomly like, oh, let's like write like a story, and then they wrote 6, but then they got back on it with Like a Dragon and Judgment.
But Lost Judgment, when you kind of like see how the villain is, you'll understand why it's called Lost Judgment. You beat Royal, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not.
Both of you, I'm presuming, loved like the Villain of Royal, right?
I haven't beaten Royal.
But did you like the Villain of Royal a lot?
I
right,
don't know
Joey?
who the villain of
Yes.
Royal is.
Joker,
The
like,
reasons
Batman Joker.
the reasons you loved the Villain of Royal are the same reasons you'll love the Villain of Lost Judgment.
Okay. Dude, I'm excited. I
Yeah.
love Yakuza now. I'd probably say Yakuza top 5 series for me.
Damn. Joey, what's
Same.
your favorite series of all time?
Okay, I debate between Trails and Kingdom Hearts all the time.
Let's fucking go. Wait, okay, so would you say Trails is Kingdom Hearts core, or do you like it for different
Oh,
reasons?
dude.
that you
Okay,
like
the
Kingdom
villain
Hearts?
of the series is Organization 13.
Yo! I gotta play
But, like,
Trails.
tripled. It's Organization 13 if it had
It's
multiple
Organization,
rankings.
what, Organization 39?
Like,
No,
okay,
okay.
imagine if every member of Organization 13 had their own Organization 13.
So, like, the way there's like, okay, so there's in the Organization 13 of Trails,
Yeah.
there's Enforcers, and then there's Anguisses, which are above Enforcers.
Anguisses.
But then there's the Grand Master,
Ah.
who we don't know who it is yet.
Yeah, so basically in Sky, they have the Enforcers, and you're like, oh my god, the Enforcers are a big deal. And then in the later games, they reveal the people above them, which are the Anguisses, and then all of a sudden, the Enforcers kind of look weak, and you realize, oh my god, these are the ones we should be worrying about.
Ah.
Also, we don't even know who all the members are yet, and we're 11 games in.
Really? That's insane.
It'd be like if, like, in Kingdom Hearts 1, we fought, like, Vexen and, like, Luxord, and then in 2, we fought, like, 3 more.
They're just
And then we just kept
they
fight-
just drip feed you constantly,
Yeah.
like in every
It's
game.
kind of weird though, because the game tells you like from the start that there are 7 Anguisses,
Oh, there
Anguisses,
we
but
go.
Oh,
It-
and then people get replaced, too, also.
yeah. And also, has it been confirmed how many Enforcers there are? Because there's at least like 16.
I think 15 is the highest number right now. I think Ren is 15.
But
Never mind. Those are
I
four.
know you're literally only 1 game ahead of me, but I'm assuming we still don't know all 7 Anguisses yet.
I think, okay, so after Reserve, we know 3, definitely. Well,
Yeah.
There we go.
well, we know 4, but one of them got replaced because... Uh-oh.
Well, 4 counting the one from Sky.
Sky,
Who we-
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And wait, is... No, never mind. So, yeah, we know there were
It's
2...
locked.
There were 2 introduced in Azure, and then we got the new replacement, so that's 3, and then at the end of Cold Steel 1, we learned the 4th one.
Oh yeah, her. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yeah.
So we know 4 of the 7.
I can't wait to see what Campanella's role is going to be, because
What?
I feel like when they finally get to the end of like the Grand Master or Ouroboros plotline, I feel like they're either going to have like Campanella like betray the Grand Master, or like they're going to do some wild shit like Campanella was the Grand Master the whole time.
Have they ever? I don't think they've ever confirmed like Campanella's gender. I feel like he's like that. They like don't like ever. It's like the Soul Eater character. Like they never like say their gender.
Yeah.
Because like it's voiced by a woman in Japan, but like sometimes it's like a guy, girl. I like that type of character. Non-binary character.
I'm a big fan of non-binary characters, obviously.
Is
So, like-
Campanella non-binary or would it be gender fluid? I don't know. I'm like.
Okay, so you know how I was an
That's a
idiot and on the
lot.
wiki I spoiled like a few things for Cold Steel 2?
Come
Okay, so don't ask how I did this because I don't remember. But I accidentally opened the page for the Grand Master. I freaked out, but the Grand Master literally is so unknown, does not even have a picture.
So the theory for the Grand Master right now is that it's a character from Nayuta, however you pronounce it, the spin-off game.
But I thought Naruto wasn't.
But people think they're gonna make it canon. Because there's a character in Hajimari that looks like the girl from that game.
I think I could be wrong about this, but from what I understand, I think the one thing that
Hey, there we
eventually
go.
gets
That
confirmed
probably
is I
opens the
think
locked door.
they confirm the gender of the Grandmaster.
No, yeah, it's female.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yo, girl boss?
Girl boss.
Girl boss.
Dude, there's a lot of girl boss.
Gaslight gatekeep girl
Wait.
boss.
How did you know it was female? Did they confirm that already, or did you spoil it?
I just like read it. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. It's just
Yeah,
the
it's-
gender.
Yeah.
I doubt it's a character we know. Like,
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Yeah.
It's Estelle. She's just the grandmother. Dude, I want to get to Cold Steel 4. I want to see my girl and her boy.
I want to
Yeah,
see
we're-
Randy
hell yeah.
Orlando again.
Honestly, this is my favorite part
Oh,
of the series.
shit.
Dude, that's why 3 is so satisfying. I saw Tita, and I was like, I haven't seen you in like 2 years. Hi. That's so excited.
Okay, Joey,
That's me.
what's the Yeast game that we should get to before I take a break from Yeast and start playing Trails?
I mean, you're already gonna play 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
Oath.
shit.
If you play Oath, I would know way more.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck? What the what? Huh? What is going on?
Nice gameplay.
What is going on? Hello? I can't move. I couldn't move. I couldn't move the entire time that was happening.
Girls.
He like stun locked me.
Oh, I thought you said my name. Oh wait, so before we started talking, you said my favorite series. So those 2 are my top 2.
Yeah,
And
Kingdom
what
Hearts
a-
and Trails.
And then Yakuza would be my top 5. I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like Ratchet and Clank might be.
Ratchet and Clank is very good.
The thing
There
is,
we go,
like,
I got it, we're good. Easy,
I wouldn't-
easy. Let's fucking
I would
go.
say like Suda games in general, but it's not like a you know? Like, I don't know if that counts. Because it's not like a franchise.
The Sudaverse.
Yeah, like I would say he's one of my favorite directors, but he doesn't really have a series. Like No More Heroes is like not long enough, I feel like. And I also don't, I only like half the games really.
Yeah,
Is
that's
3
like
games or 4 games not long enough to be a series?
I mean, like,
I
no,
mean,
it's long
it's
enough to be a series, but it's like, I also only like 2 of the 4, so.
Yeah, that's like how like I love Xenoblade 1, but I won't tell you Xenoblade is one of my favorite series. because-
Xenoblade is one of my favorite series because I like 1 and 2, but I don't know how much I like X. If that game ever gets ported to Switch, I'd like to try playing it again. But at the moment,
Trails
it's
is-
not really up there. for
Trails
me.
is definitely in my top 10 by at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely a 1 or 2 for me.
And, like-
Top 5 for me is probably like Yakuza.
But Yakuza is top 5 for me. I don't know where though, because I'm trying to think of other series I like. Oh, Zelda. Easily Zelda is in my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think for me because it's Zelda, Persona. Even though I haven't played much of 1 or 2, I just love 3, 4, and 5 so much. Fuck. Well, let me think.
If we count, okay, if we're just gonna say Suda games in general, my top 5 would be Kingdom Hearts, Trails, Yakuza, Zelda, and then Suda games.
Okay.
I'm like, what's the word? I'm cheaping. I don't know. Suda's like a fake pick.
Okay.
Does Final Fantasy VII count as a series? Because
Yes,
of the
honestly, it
anthology?
does.
Okay,
It
then
honestly
FF7 is
does.
up there. Like Kingdom Hearts, FF7, Xenoblade.
There's like almost as many FF7 games as there are.
Sonic,
just, like, Final Fantasy
Sonic is
straight.
definitely Sonic is definitely like in my top 5.
Oh, that's
Okay,
like Gavin.
I'd say for me, Persona / SMT, that's 1. Yakuza is 2. 3 is Final Fantasy. 4 at this point is probably Resident Evil.
I would put
and-
Resi in my top 10, but not 5.
5 is tough. 5 could be a lot of things. It could honestly even be Trails.
Put it in. Put it in.
Trails, Kingdom Hearts, Zelda, the Mario RPG games, Sonic, those are honestly all contenders for the number 5 spot.
I think with Trails and Kingdom Hearts for me, it's like they're both my favorite at different periods of my life. I guess.
I think I've said this before, but like, if every Trails game was its own separate universe, I wouldn't care as much about Trails, but just the fact that it's just like all canon with each other and takes place in a very like close time frame. That's
Bro,
so
I should
fucking
visit
cool.
the Thieves again since I've done this.
That will always be the coolest thing
I found
about
the
Trails
thing.
to me. The thing that makes it
The
stand
people
out.
that they stole.
We're not getting Hajimari for 2 more years.
Apparently June. I hope June.
June is honestly not as bad. I thought it was gonna be like end of 2023.
No, I honestly, ever since it was announced, I was theorizing it would be spring or summer because I don't think it would make sense for it to be that long.
I'm excited to replay Zero on like a console. Dude, it's gonna be really weird looking at like the chibi art style on like the TV and not my computer monitor.
I'm definitely gonna like physically get Zero and Azure as soon as they come out, though I don't know if I'll necessarily replay them.
I'm definitely I'm definitely getting them because they will like it's gonna be a small run.
Okay,
definitely.
I still can't get in here.
Cause Zero and Azure are definitely like Zero and Azure are like probably the 2 best RPGs I've played in the past 3 years.
30
Three or
years.
four.
Jeez.
What?
30 years.
Fuck you, 3.
Charles likes Tales of Azure more than Final
Oh,
Fantasy VI.
also regular Tales I love, but Tales is definitely top 10.
See, I only like the Zero. I haven't every other one I tried I didn't like.
God, let's see. This is sad. Let's see how many Tales games I've beaten at this point.
Too many.
Please let me in the house, please.
See, I would like be tempted to put Persona in my top 10, but I also haven't played enough like Persona SMT.
I have beaten 8 Tales games.
I've beaten one.
God,
I
I've beaten.
haven't played any of them yet.
I've beaten 6 Trails games. That's kind of shocking because it's.
Oh yeah.
Joey,
Sky.
did you know? Oh, did you know that in pretty much exactly 2 months will be the 2-year anniversary of me playing Sky, like starting it.
It's crazy you grinded it out so fast. Especially because you couldn't play Azure for like 5 months.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my goal is Cold Steel 2 to be done by the end of this year, and then next year will be 3 and 4.
I do not want to play 4 because then I don't have to wait forever for Hajimari.
I mean, I think the wait won't be too bad because if I really want, I could replay 0, or if I really, really want, I could play Tokyo Xanadu because I know that
should
game.
go talk to the fortune teller again since I have one of the books now.
My thing is, it's more that it's the wait for Hajimari. If we were waiting for Kuro, I wouldn't be as mad because Hajimari is like the conclusion of everything we've been building up to.
Wait, is Hajimari? I thought Hajimari was more kind of like a bridge.
It is. It's like a Brit, but it's like all the characters. Like it's like that end. Like we're ending this kind of time period and we're heading to a new one. It's just,
yeah, because from what it sounds like, 4 is like the be all end all.
4 is like the be all end all of like Cold Steel and like
Hajimari sounds like the aftermath that like bridges the two.
But Hajimari also is like a lot of cross spell. I think it's mostly cross spell stuff.
I can't wait for that because I know you said that apparently it's kind of like Crossbow 3.
And like yeah, I think like from what I read, Lloyd's route is like the main route.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
The
she's
new
gone.
character.
What the fuck?
Well, it's not a new character. I like know who the mask character
shit.
is, kind of.
Yeah, don't tell me.
I don't really know why it's that character. Well, okay, I know it's one of 2 characters. I just don't know why it's that character. I don't know anything about why they're masked or like what's going on with that character. So like that's fine with me.
Obviously, don't say who it is, but is it someone that I
literally-
know at this point?
Yeah. I mean, you've basically met all the characters in the series up until.
Well, no, I know in 3 there's the new Class 7.
Yeah, but it's not nobody in class.
They literally-
because you see them in Reen's route.
I don't mean to interrupt your conversation, but I assume they literally call him a red-haired swordsman in like the original Japanese script too. How the fuck did they get his hair color wrong in like the old box arts?
What did they call it here?
They called him a red-haired swordsman. He said she told me to give this book to a red-haired swordsman, and I assumed that they always called him like his hair was always red. I assume they always mentioned that. Even in the original version. Yeah, I mean,
In like the newer games, don't they call him like the Crimson Hair, or is that just for 9?
Well, he's like Crimson King in 9.
Crimson
Yeah.
King?
They usually just, yeah,
That's raw.
it is very raw. They usually describe Adol as Crimson more than Red now, I guess. 'cause
God, the adult plot twist in 9 was really
I mean, that's
cool.
just a cooler way to say red.
9 is cool. It is just a cooler way to say it.
The abandoned mine. Okay.
How much longer are we gonna stream, by the way?
We can be done soon if you need us to be.
Cause I have plans to play DBD with people at 11:30.
Yeah, that's
But
cool.
I kind of want to be done at 11 just so I could kind of like.
Yeah, we can wrap it up. We
break.
can wrap it up in half an hour. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play more SMT. I was gonna play beat 25th Ward, but that'll take me like 4 hours. So
Bro, now I'm not in the mood for SMT. I'm just in the mood for Cold Steel.
I just play both. Aren't you going on break soon, probably?
Yeah.
Winter
Yeah,
break,
I mean-
holiday break.
Dude, winter break. I am so excited. This semester has just gotten so, like October, November is like here's 800 things to do, and I'm like I
Yeah,
just
that's
want
always
to play
how it
video
is.
games.
Yeah.
It's awful. This has been the
They
busiest
always
semester
drop
of my life.
everything on you in October and November.
The worst is coming back from Thanksgiving break and you have 2 weeks until winter break, but that's when everything is due.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin, I don't. What's your like school like?
I
did you
haven't.
graduate?
Yeah, I was about to say I haven't been to school in a bit, but that's what I remember it being like.
Oh, I don't. You know, I don't mean to like protrude. Are you? Like,
No, you're
you're, like-
fine. I can explain. It's fine. I don't care. I went to I started going to college like 2.5 years ago or something, and like I didn't think it was that hard. It was just kind of hard to find motivation to like do shit sometimes.
No, that's very good way to put it. Yeah.
And at a certain point, I got in a bad relationship like with one of my teachers. I mean that in like a societal way. I don't mean that in like
No,
obviously, yeah. And so she sent me an email, and I replied to her email late, and I was already not doing super well in her class, so she just failed me on the spot, and that means I lost my financial aid, so I just dropped out because I couldn't pay
Oh, that's
for it
fucked
anymore.
up. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's fine.
Did you go to a county college or like?
Yeah, I went to a community college.
Yeah, my classes are pretty tough, but I really like the atmosphere on my campus. Like, I spend like 90% of my time on campus is not in class.
That's music.
My friend did the backlog thing, and he doesn't play any new games, so for his best gameplay, he put Fortnite The Last Laugh bundle, which is the Joker bundle. I love the Joker.
Fortnite.
Be like Fortnite. Dude, I just want to play SMT for like the next
Oh
week.
wow!
Yo,
I
this
know you
like
said it
cemetery
was
looks
high.
sick.
I know you said it was high, but you weren't kidding. The Trails to Azure is the 10th highest rated game on
No, yes, I know.
Xbox.
I'm kind of surprised. Honest, like
shit,
I
that
like
hurt.
Azure a lot, but I would say it's probably like my 3rd or 4th favorite.
I love it, but it's not as good as Zero.
The Zero is easily my 2nd favorite. I think like it's weird because I liked Zero when I beat it, but I was like, it's pretty good. And then like it just like more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I love that game. It's easily my 2nd favorite in the series. I think Cold Steel 3 will probably be my favorite. I have been loving. I haven't played it in a couple of days, mostly because I was playing Dead Rising 2, SMT 5, and Homework. But like, what if the first like 20 hours I've loved?
I can't wait for it. Like honestly,
Ooh, healing
I
ring.
can't-
Sick.
I can't lie. Like, I'm enjoying Cold Steel 2, but it's like the definition of a game where I'm like, I want to beat this so I could play the better ones.
A better one. Dude, I don't think I can handle 4. I'm gonna cry at the wedding.
With
I know.
Olivia and Shara.
Yeah, I just know I'm gonna cry at that wedding. It's like that's like just like my favorite, all my favorite characters. Once I beat it though, I kind of want to replay Sky because it has been almost 4 years since I first played Sky.
That's fair.
I was really slow with Sky. I think it took me like 2 years to get through the whole trilogy. Mostly because I was in not a great place playing video games after I beat first chapter.
I was about to say I can't think of a series where I played the the like where I was in a situation where I'm like, right, yeah, I'm just playing these older ones so I can get to the better ones, but I'm literally playing Ys 1 right now.
Gamer moment.
Yeah,
I still
mean,
like Ys 1.
yeah,
but
I mean, yeah.
prefer
It's not like it's bad. So like I don't mind playing like the first 2 games to get to the later ones.
As Charles say, you're playing it out of obligation.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude, I clicked on my backlogged activity. It's just person earned Game of the Year 21 badge, just over and over.
So if you're playing on easy mode, this game basically becomes fucking. You basically grind this game into mulch once you get the healing ring on easy mode. Nothing is hard anymore.
Pretty much. Charles.
What?
I realized I get a Yakuza itch like every 3 months, and when I run out of Yakuza games, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, technically I haven't ran out. I still have the original version of 1, and then the remake of 2, and then Dead Souls.
Dead Souls does not count. Dead Souls is not. When I think of my Yakuza itch, I'm not like, oh, Dead Souls, the game with the zombie. Yeah, no.
Wasn't that a PSP game?
No,
PS3. But it's like a zombie game.
Nobody ever talks about this, and I've never seen gameplay. But there are 2 Yakuza. There are 2 canon Yakuza PSP games.
No, yeah, I saw Thor High Heels talked about it.
No, yeah, they're just like
PSP
fighting
video. They like
games, kind of.
They look like they have very like neat vibes. Like I know one of them has like super cool looking pre-rendered backgrounds.
They're like entirely composed by Naganuma.
Ooh.
Oh my creepy uncle.
Yeah.
But they confirmed that Yakuza 8 is like in development.
No, yeah, but like, that'll be like the first time I play Yakuza game on release. Charles getting like yelled at. No, but like I beat 5 in February, and then like in May I was like I need to play another one. Then I played 6, and then in July I was like I need to play another one. Then I played Like a Dragon, and then like October I was like I gotta play.
Like a Dragon sounds fucking sick. I've heard nothing but good things.
Like a Dragon is like the greatest, like I don't know if I want to say progression. Just everything you do in that game has a meaning, and I love it. Like everything you do adds to like I don't know. I'm really bad at explaining this. It's like everything comes together perfectly in that game.
Yeah.
I love video games. Like that game was like I know this is why I love video games.
I think Kingdom Hearts 1 was the first video game that I played where it made me think like, man, I love video games. Video games are fucking awesome.
When I was watching Joel play Kingdom Hearts earlier, I was really thinking like, damn, 1 really is better than 3. I was just thinking to myself for like 10 minutes straight, like why all the reasons I think 1 are better than 3. And I was even factoring in nostalgia, and I just came to the conclusion that like that 1 just has the better pacing.
1 definitely does not have better pacing.
3 is like 3 is really.
One is the same thing. Everything happens at the end.
To be fair, I
agree.
I don't think I think a lot of games have better pacing than Kingdom Hearts 3, but like I don't really care.
But I care.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's not fine.
I mean, no, I still think it's crazy to say that 1 is better than 3 like entirely, but I mean,
okay.
you know.
No, what's crazy
fine
is
to think
that
that
Dream
3
Drop
doesn't.
is better.
That is kind of crazy, even though I still like Dream Drop.
I like Dream Drop, and that's
like,
crazy.
yeah, no, I don't think any Kingdom Hearts. Honest to God, I don't think any Kingdom Hearts game goes below a 6. Like even Days and Recoded aren't lower than a 6.
Chain of Memories is like a 5.
No, I like Chain of Memories.
Chain of Memories is like a 5 because like.
I also like Chain of Memories.
The story is really good, but the first 2/3 of that game suck, and then the last third is like okay.
It's the story in Chain of Memories is really good. When like I don't know, you can tell that like sometimes they kind of wanted to try to tie in the whole like a memory thing with the Disney World plots, and then they just gave up. And then they were just like, no,
Disney World sucked in that game.
They were like,
it's
the same exact worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean like the stories of them suck.
Yeah.
Like the exact same
in Traverse Town, they tried to. In Traverse Town, Tarzan's not there. Tarzan's been wiped from the timeline.
He got shot. Like Clayton.
Not
Yo, they
Clayton.
should have done it like the Tarzan movie where Clayton gets hanged.
Yeah.
That's like a YouTuber reference.
but
You're
yeah,
like, did you know? And
Did you know?
Did you know?
I
in that
actually,
Tarzan,
I learned that the
theatrical
other
film-
day from watching Joel.
When's the last time you watched Tarzan?
I'd never seen Tarzan.
You've never seen Tarzan?
The only
good.
Disney
It's a good movie.
Renaissance movie I have seen is Hercules.
That's a good. I mean, that's a good one. I like
And
Hercules.
even then, it was no. I've heard Hercules is one of the worst of the
No,
Disney
Hercules is like Hercules was my favorite
it
Disney
has
movie.
the hottest Disney girl.
Hercules was my Megra is pretty good. Hercules was my
I
favorite
watched
Disney
it-
movie as a kid.
I watched it 2 years, and I watched it because I wanted to hear Danny DeVito. It's good.
The
though.
game.
It's such a white person thing to say. I watched Hercules, so I gotta hear Danny DeVito. He's the meme guy on Twitter.
He's the meme guy. He's the guy in
Twitter?
He's
Why
the guy.
Twitter?
He's the guy in Always Sunny that I thought was funny. He's the trash
He's the
man.
guy.
I'm a
He's the guy that
trash man.
pumped out of the couch. He's in the movie. I
You
got
know
it.
about the couch scene? The couch scene is great.
Because everybody on Twitter posted, they're like, dude, okay, there's like 3 scenes people post. It's the couch scene, it's the scene from Scott Pilgrim where Brie Larson's singing, and then there's a 3rd scene that I can't think of.
Wait, what are these random
third-
scenes you're
a
picking?
third-
Every like every
I
3
can't
months,
think
people
of.
post on Twitter. They're like,
Okay, I've
This is-
never
Well, no,
seen
okay, no,
anyone-
Joey, you're forgetting the scene from The Amazing World of Gumball, with the
Oh, yeah, where
caption,
he
with the
opens his third
caption,
eye.
with the caption, yo, did Gumball just?
"Hey, Gumball dies." Charles, can we see Last Night in Soho together? If
I actually do want. I really want to see it.
I just realized because we were Scott Pilgrim. I was like, I want to see this movie really badly, but I
No,
don't
actually,
really
like, I
It's
mean,
not really
if,
Scott
if,
Pilgrim's.
no, we should hang. No, if we can hang out one day when you're back for Thanksgiving break, let's see it.
Can we see a movie? Can we do Tuesday?
Uh,
Oh no. Charles
wait,
gonna say
one
no.
like next, like the Tuesday after next, right?
A week from this
Charles is
Tuesday.
busy.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Because on Monday.
Okay,
I'm
I
getting
was
my
going the
booster
right way.
shot.
This place is just fucking confusing.
Nice.
I was going the right way. Every area in this
I'm gonna
game
say,
is just
get the
confusing as
microchip
hell.
away!
Every area in this game is just a fucking nightmare maze labyrinth.
Me when I'm going to bed. I'm having a bad dream.
Timer ring. The fuck does that do? Oh, that fucking what? That's useless. I don't
Can you
need that.
lend me Silent Hill 2 also? Charles?
Yeah.
I think silent. Honestly,
Oh, and- wait, do you-
I think if I was
go ahead.
playing horror games on stream with other people, I would actually get through them instead of being a scared little baby bitch and not beating any of them.
you also
They just take
agree,
a lot out
Charles?
of me. I love horror games, but I'll be like, oh, I just did so much progress. I feel so satisfied, but I only played for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
No, same. Do you have 2 and 3? Charles?
Adam has 2, 3, and 4. I only have 2.
I
3
feel bad borrowing from Adam again because I didn't play last time.
I mean,
I know he doesn't care.
you,
but I
you
feel
could
bad.
borrow from me, but he won't care. He has your copy of Travis Strikes Again.
Yeah. I would borrow. Okay, I'll borrow 2 from you, and then I'll borrow 3. Because then I'll be like, Adam, I beat the first 2. Because I want to. Heather's design, like, most beautiful design ever.
Oh yeah, I want to play 3 just because she seems cool.
Yeah. I want to play 2 because 2 is the best one. I'm gonna be like, wow, this is Kino.
I'm so happy. I know there's a really huge plot twist at the end of 2 that people always talk about, and I've somehow never
just wanna get
spoiled
out of
it, and
here
I'm
at this
so
point.
happy.
Just let me out, please. I think I got
I'm
the
in, like,
plot
a-
items I needed to get in here.
I'm like randomly in a weird Konami mood. I really want to. My next series I'm gonna delve into is MGS.
Yo.
Oh, yo, nice.
Yeah,
And then
I
also
have the super fucking insane, like, nothing, like, no collection ever has been more worth your money than this one, PS3 Metal Gear collection that I need to get into at some point.
Oh yeah, I got MGS 2
Okay,
and
how
3
do I
on
get out of
PS2 yesterday.
here?
I showed you Charles, right?
Yeah, so
Please.
And then
those.
also,
I mean, like, if you have a choice, go with the HD ones just because they're in HD. But the ones I first played were the PS2 versions, and those
I'll
are
probably
those
beat
are still.
one and then take it from there.
Mhm.
And I also want to play Suikoden.
Here is a recommendation. I think 1 is harder than the previous ones.
Ah.
You may want to play it on easy, because maybe this is just me, but when I played MGS 1, I played it on normal, and I got so stuck at around like 80% the way through, I just watched the rest on a Let's Play, and then eventually I went back and replayed it on easy.
I'll see. But then I also want to play Suikoden 1 and 2. Specifically 2.
Is Suikoden Konami?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Dude, apparently 2 has one of the best
Joey,
villains
you gotta
in
play.
any game.
Joey, you gotta play that one GBA stealth game where you use the sun.
Oh, that's the Kojima game, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think
So-
I think he was involved in like in making like the basic concept, but I don't think he was the one who
The
did like
director.
most of the I don't think he was the one
I-
that did most of the work, most of the heavy
I
lifting.
can't wait. I can't wait for you to play MGS. I'm the whole series, but MGS2, just because MGS2 is one of my favorite games ever.
My plan is to go through 1, 2, and 3, like, not in a row, but like around the same time, and then stop for a bit, because 4 and
They're
5.
not long games. Each game is like 11 to 12 hours.
There we go.
Yeah,
Thank
but I
God
just,
we're
like,
out.
Even like then, like I still like if you're playing a games in a row, I would at least put like 1 or 2 games between them.
Yeah.
And then I really wanted to play Suikoden for like this whole year, and I just never got around to it. I don't know why. Specifically 2. Everybody says 2 is amazing.
I know this is a really far way off, but if you eventually
tree, I have
play
the seed.
if you eventually beat 4 and want to play the games after that, play Peace Walker with me.
With you?
Yo.
Yeah.
Is that a co-op game?
Yeah, because
How
the
are we
way
playing?
it is
Isn't that the PSP one?
Yeah. How are we playing? a game
it's on
together?
PS3.
How are we playing it together still?
You could do online or local.
Dude, you're gonna
Are the,
make me
wait,
Google
are the
up
server
PS3 online?
are the servers still up?
Yeah,
That's insane.
But we used to PS3 might.
but I've never beaten Peace Walker or played 5 just because they're so disconnect. Like, they don't have anything to do with the main plot, despite
Yeah, nobody likes 5.
series games. Yeah, but like if you want to understand
seems-
5, you
yeah.
need to play Peace Walker first.
I've
Is-
heard
I thought people
like
liked these ones.
I've heard very not like great things about the
Peace Walker.
story in 5.
5's very divisive because it has really good gameplay, but like
Yeah.
because like every Metal Gear game up until 5 has always been like 70% story, 30% gameplay, and then 5 is just the opposite.
Yeah. Does this tree do anything now? No.
So 3 is generally the best one, right?
I mean, they're all very 1, 2, and 3 are all considered like 10 out of 10 games, but 3 is the one that
before I use
really
this.
But you like 2 the best.
Yeah. Like, okay, 2 is a 10 out of 10, and 3 is also very close to a 10 out of 10 for me.
So 2 and 1, 1, 2, and 4 is the same Snake, right? And then 3 and
Oh,
5
like that.
is Big Boss Snake, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, and then, yeah, Big Boss is 3 and 5.
Okay.
Well, Snake is not the... Snake is in 2, but he's not the protagonist of 2.
No, yeah, it's Raiden.
But
He's still in 2. Raiden.
Yeah. Yeah, like, 1 is a fantastic game, 2 is one of the best games ever made, 3 is also fucking fantastic, also probably one of the best games ever made. 4 isn't as good as 1, 2, and 3, though I think it's still a great game and a really good conclusion. Because, like, the Metal Gear Solid
Piece of
story
paper.
ends with 4. Like, the only reason 5 was made was because Konami wanted more money. Like, that's it.
Yeah, nobody likes it.
Because literally, originally, Kojima wanted to end the series after 2, and then Konami said no, make more, and he said okay. Then he made 3 and 4. He wanted to be done with 4, and then he said, "Am I done?" Konami
He
said no, make more. Then he made 5, and then Konami was like, make more, and Kojima was like, no, I'm done, you're not making me do another one, and then the shit happened where they locked him in the
Yeah, they
basement for
locked
a
him
year.
in the basement. Jesus Christ.
Honestly, the fact that he almost wanted to end the series after Metal Gear Solid 2 is insane, because Metal Gear Solid 2 ends on like a cliffhanger.
He's insane. He has brain damage.
Yeah.
He's Psycho Mantis.
But yeah,
I can see that you've been playing Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh yeah, one of the games he says is Suikoden.
yeah, but yeah, 2 takes place like 5 years after 1, and then 4 takes place like 5 years after 2, and then 3 takes place like in the 60s, like 40 years before 1, 2, and 4.
No, yeah, so let's call it. me and my friends make like we make lists for the next game we're gonna play. I got MGS 1 and 2 on there.
Are you curious yet as to why Snake is an old man in 4 despite not much time passing?
There's probably some fucked up reason.
Yeah. Except, like, it has nothing to do with the end of 2. Like, 4, it's something that happens between the events of 2 and 4.
I know there's a GIF where he ages really fast, right?
No, that's him. He uses a disguise to make himself look young.
Dude,
I mean, if you want, I could tell you the reason why he's old.
no,
Because
no.
they say it as soon as 4 starts, and it, like,
Yeah, but I don't want to know.
it has nothing to do with
Don't tell me! Don't tell me! Don't tell me!
Oh, do you know what happens to Raiden in 4?
I know he's the robot.
Yeah. He's human in 2, and then between the events of 2 and 4 off screen, he becomes a cyborg.
Oh, can you do me a favor and go on the Suikoden page on Backlog and just look at the picture?
Suikoden 1 or 2?
This one. Well, then go to 2 and look at the difference. So bad. The Suikoden 2 is like beautiful.
You must not lose the goddesses, regardless of the cost, even unto it.
They made 5? I thought they stopped at like 3.
No, they made 5. Apparently 5 is like amazing. Everybody, I think all of them are pretty good generally, but except for 4. I think.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm looking at the ratings. 4 is the only one with low ratings.
Yeah.
Charles,
I didn't know they were. I thought they stopped on PS1 also.
Charles,
What?
Charles, I think you had a point earlier with the fact that this game probably has more like story dialogue in it than Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more like backstory and involvement between the characters in this world and the plot going.
Like, in all those games, you either have to read supplementary material or like just infer things based on like speculation.
Yeah.
But like here, everything is explained to you perfectly. Like by the time 1 and 2 end, like there are no plot threads. There's no like theories. It's just like they explain everything.
I mean, I haven't. Okay, to be fair, I haven't played Final Fantasy 1 or 2, really. So I don't know, like, if those games end with open plot threads. But
Not open plot threads as much as like they don't explain every tiny thing. So some things you just have to like
I mean, like, you don't
theorize about.
You don't really have to, though.
But like things that aren't explained because of like limitations. But like in Yeast, literally Yeast 1 and 2, like everything is explained. Like every question you have is answered, even to like the tiniest things.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play SMT5 tomorrow, Charlie?
Yeah. Probably not until like tomorrow night.
Ooh, what state? Oh, yeah, I have class tomorrow. That's fucked up. They should like
That
stop
is
having
fucked up.
class.
They should cancel that.
I fucking dude.
I think.
How many days a week do you have class?
Every day.
Monday through Friday?
Yes. What kind of question was that?
No, because like for me, like I usually have like most semesters I only have class 4 days a week. Usually like
There we go,
Wednesday or
yes.
Friday I will have class.
I mean, that's such a hard schedule to get. You have to get really lucky.
Oh, anime portrait.
Oh, she's cute.
She is cute.
Too bad she's not real.
Joey's like, I wish Fina was real. I wish Fina
I
from
wish-
this was real.
Okay, you know what's? I want to make like what is the character bingo? I want to make like my favorite characters. But I could never do that. That's way harder than like my favorite game.
Well, I mean, mine Riku would definitely be on there for me somewhere.
I couldn't even tell you
Kingdom
who
Hearts.
my favorite character is, like, in anything. Like, I could not tell you. It would be impossible. I couldn't even tell you who my favorite, like my favorite box of cereal is, you know? I'm sorry, that didn't make any
Is
sense.
that all you have to say to me?
This is why you're gonna die.
Why am I, what?
Because you can't tell me what your favorite cereal is.
I have dementia.
What's your favorite cereal, Joey?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I was gonna say that, bro.
Cinnamon
Why
Toast
you
Crunch
copy
is
me?
pretty good.
Bro,
It's pretty
leave
good.
it alone.
I'm a fucking I eat healthy cereal.
Okay, Cracker.
I
shut
like
up.
Whoa, don't say that.
I like
Okay, wait. I know who my favorite character is. the Prince of Tennis. The main character.
The Prince of Tennis?
Yeah.
From
main
Prince of
character.
Tennis?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, I think we're like halfway through the game at this point. For
Halfway
sure.
Yeah.
through Prince of Tennis. Isn't Prince of Tennis like one of the worst shows ever?
I thought that was a game.
No,
It's
it's an
probably-
anime. It's a sports
Oh,
anime.
okay.
I remember because I used to catch it on Toonami all the time on accident when I was a kid. It would come on after it would come on like after Naruto and Dragon Ball.
They made 7 Prince of Tennis games for the GBA. They also wait. They made 7 Prince of Tennis games for the GBA. They made 7 for the DS, and then they made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the PS2. What the fuck?
WTF?
What the fuck? Why are there 12?
Because I need my tennis fill.
That's more than 1 year.
I guess we're gonna end the stream now because I'm tired and Charles has
I forgot
things
we
to
were
do.
streaming. To
Yeah.
be honest.
It's fine.
I forgot Charles was on the
Anytime I have both of you on a stream, I expect I expect a fight. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I expect gay sex, but I also expect a 5-minute ramble at the very end of the stream.
Ramble.
Ramble.
Bramble Blast.
Flamble.
Oh, I
Me
gotta
and
go
my
watch
one friend.
Oh,
Good night.
like 8 people
We're
left the
talking
other
about-
call.